That was fucking wild.
And I'm better than ever.
Chris has been singing this song, testing his microphone.
No, because I've got the Eagles back.
The eagle is back.
The Eagles back, guys.
Oh my God! Welcome to
the show.
Welcome to HFD Podcast
Episode
54.
54.
I'm KP here with the big man.
I look like a eagle. Sorry, guys.
How's the big man going?
Oh well, just eagle thing.
You do look eagle, man. Look
I was flying around today, just enjoying myself. But
that is so eagle.
Such an eagle.
The eagle. What?
Sorry, guys.
So
the eagle had to come out.
What happened?
It happened to me about a month ago. So I got this new razor, and I don't know. Like I went to go shave because I just wanted to trim it because I was getting a bit bushy and. All the white hairs coming through. I was like, dude, I gotta cut it. So, I was coming on a podcast, wanted to look nice. And, I started doing it. And so I'm like, why is it doing that? And then I just couldn't fix it. And I was like, fuck it. The eagle's back. So
the eagle has landed twice in a month?
Twice in a month, guys. The eagle's back. But you know what? I'm happy to be an eagle. It's only for a short time, so...
Who coined the phrase eagle when you shave?
I don't know.
Wasn't it your sister, you said?
Yeah, my sister.
She said you look like an eagle?
I look like an eagle. Look at my face, man.
Look
at my face. I mean...
So Fortuny coined...
What kind of face is that?
She coined the phrase eagle.
Huh?
So she just decided you look like an eagle?
Yeah. Yeah, she did. So, I'm a bit of an eagle.
Krillin couldn't take you seriously, he said, when you got here.
Yeah, no one can just take me seriously anymore, so it's a bit, even GT23.
GT23 says, is that your nephew, KP?
I am, yeah.
That's my nephew, man. It's the only time you ever see Chris looking younger than me is when he raises.
That's right. I'm 10 years younger right now. But no, look, it was just it's a mistake that I've done before, and it's the last time you ever see.
The definition. The definition of insanity is making the same mistake over and over.
I know, man. I'm going insane. But
Johnny says Eagle Direct.
That's it, man.
The eagle has directly landed.
I'm part of the West Coast Eagles.
The West Coast
You
Eagle.
know, I'm their mascot now.
Oh man.
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different.
Yeah, same. That's what I mean. Like
Oh well, no, I was expecting a different result, so
he,
I'm not insane.
that's why he keeps doing it. He thinks it's going to be different, and he keeps shaving it like that. GT23 says the bald eagle,
I'm not bold. That's the same thing.
but and a bald eagle isn't bald either. They just got a white head.
Or maybe I should spray paint it white. But you know, it happens, guys. Mistakes happen.
Jess says with a okay like this. She says, "Don't apologize, own it."
It's hard to own.
She's saying, "Just take it. Take it in your stride." No, it's not. Don't say that about yourself.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. No. Look, I just don't. I like the beard more, but you know, we'll get. I mean, look, it's gonna grow back fast. So
John says Port Power are 25 years old.
yeah, that's not go. If you want to go into that rant, we'll go back into
Back in
last
time?
night. Go back in time and go through everything. So he just wants me to fire up, but I'm not going to.
John is fired up.
Johnny's a nice guy.
Debatable.
I mean, where is he?
That's why I said debatable.
Like, is he still part of HFD or what?
Oh, well, he was here last night, wasn't he? Or he was somewhere.
There should be like an ultimatum. Like,
No, there should be like, there's a statute
No.
of limitations. Like, if you don't rock up for a certain amount of time,
I
done.
reckon like there's an ultimatum. Like, if he doesn't make the 10K,
he's done.
he's done.
That's pretty big stakes, John.
It's huge stakes.
John, are you hearing that? Hey,
No, he can. Like, I'm just saying, through the whole AFL
he's
season.
just got to get it once.
Yeah, once.
Yeah. I said,
Nah, it's a bit hard.
so, I don't know, not the watch along, the week when me and you did the podcast on the Wednesday and he was at work. I said, and it can be clipped, whatever, I reckon he's going to do it.
I think he's gonna do it too.
I just got this feeling.
Yeah.
And then if he doesn't do it, I'm going to say I never said that.
And then like go back on the video you said it and it's just erased.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah. Survival of the fittest, John says. Jess might play with you, man. Jess is good at it. No.
10K would be nice.
10K will be good. I've got faith. I've got faith in my HFD family member. I've got faith in him.
Yeah.
You got faith?
I do. I reckon he can do it.
But you know what? Now the pressure's on because we've said he can do it.
Yeah. The pressure is on. I was talking to him today, and I was saying to him, "Yeah, I got to do this, got to do that." He's like, "Oh, the pressure's on, man, because I got to make sure I win." I'm like, "Yeah, true."
If he wins, I'm just going to say they were my bets anyway.
Oh, do you want to bring out the graphic?
I'll
Just
bring
to
it
let
up.
everyone
The
know
10K.
about it. It's coming up this weekend, guys.
So is the first one coming this weekend for sure, John?
Yes.
Okay, so that means he's comfortable to bet on
I
something.
don't know how
this
many
weekend.
bets he's going to do this weekend. I know one is definitely happening,
One is
but
definitely
is
happening.
two, I don't know.
So we're going to we'll copy and paste the bet into the Discord. We'll try to get a short and the TikTok up, obviously. But
I think tomorrow night he's going to do it.
What's that? Carlton Geelong.
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
Yeah, John, just
That's a hard game, eh?
John, can you just confirm that? Just double checking.
I'm interested that he's betting on that one.
It is, but he's not betting on like on the
No,
the
it's
team
just
to win.
a tough
He's
game.
doing like disposals
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that. So
Possibly, he said, possibly.
yeah. But as I said to him before, I need the
Now that we've said we've got faith in him, all of a sudden he'll be like, I'm not doing the bets. It's too much pressure.
Well, he's got 22 rounds to
He's
do
got
it.
20.
So guys, make sure you follow us on TikTok, and we'll put.
But effectively,
short.
you could do, let's just say, I'm not saying he's going to do it, but technically, you could do 8 bets in 1 week. You technically could. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, effectively, he could do 2 or 3 a week.
He could, but it's.
I reckon it's going to do 2 a week. What do you reckon? 2?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe 3. 2.
It just depends when I can edit the end of the thing, because like if I'm working,
Doesn't matter. Even if you can't edit it, he's just got to go on TikTok and just record himself saying it just to keep up to date.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to put text in, so.
I
mean, I made a short today that we put up on TikTok and
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And then it took me like maybe half an hour. So, yeah, it doesn't take that long. You just gotta, just need the information.
John says, Jess, Euro. What? Duos. You got to tell her if it's duos. John's playing that game that I played live on HFD the other week. The Arc one, the Battle Royale.
Oh, yeah.
He's like playing it and he's telling Jess his server so she can join him to play.
Yeah, you stick in the chat, guys, and then after we finish, you go play.
Yeah, no, he can play and watch That's obviously what he's doing. He's got it on his phone and he's playing games.
That's good. If you can multitask.
John's a nice guy. John will come back after half an hour
He's a nice guy.
When it's over, and he'll be like, "What happened?" Because he won't be listening.
But yeah, what a week, man. We had the big AFL podcast last night. Massive.
Got a bit heated. I saw.
Got a bit heated, but we got.
John was teasing you. I saw.
Oh, the whole
There's
chat.
some guy.
The whole chat was.
There's some guy in the chat
Everyone was teasing
you a bit.
Well, that's all right. You know, we get through it, and it was good. It was good. It was entertaining, as I said to GT23 today.
It was.
It was entertaining.
It was good. When I was watching, I said that to you later. It was a laugh. Like, it was funny.
It was a laugh. It was.
It was funny.
Jimmy T got a bit upset too because he was saying how bad the Crows were.
Jimmy T's always upset.
Yeah.
He was born upset.
But no, it was good fun. It was good fun.
Look how happy he is.
I finished. Huh?
Look how happy you are.
Why? No. I'm just saying. I finished that podcast feeling good. So.
Yeah. Wow. The cost of living crisis has impacted Chris. He can't afford a beard, Rob says.
That's true. It's true.
Do you know I read today? I don't know if this is a fact. It came up in my feed. Apparently, Adelaide has been considered for a buying market to live is considered now more expensive than New York.
To live here?
Yeah, because of power and buying a house. Because our power, like Rob said last week, is the most expensive power in the world in Adelaide.
That's ridiculous.
So it's technically more expensive to live in Adelaide.
Like per capita kind of thing?
Yeah, than New York. Like to buy a house and live in it.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
Adelaide.
It's coming really expensive, man. We talked about it last week. How expensive? Yeah, it's hard. It's not easy. But yeah, the beard, I couldn't afford it. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, as in the bird, bald eagle.
I'm not bold though. I'm not bold.
I can't now. Jess says to John, I'm in Pinterest mode, but will in time. We will be beasts. We will be wild. And then John says, cost of living is Hess. The government are not nice.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's a lot of things, but yeah, I mean, things could be cheaper. That's for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know, I saw this thing. This guy said he went to Macca's, and a hamburger, right, is in the $2 menu. And
I saw that.
Did you see that? So
I saw that.
So a hamburger is in the $2 menu.
Yeah.
And a cheeseburger is $4.55, and the only difference in condiments on that burger is a slice of cheese.
That's it.
So you're telling me a slice of cheese costs more than a whole hamburger?
$2.55.
Hey? Nah.
No.
Not in a Macca's one.
So you're paying $2.55
for a piece of cheese.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
A Macca's piece of cheese, mind you. It's not like it's a blue cheese or something.
So would it be worth your while getting the hamburger without the cheese, going home and put the cheese on it?
100%.
Yeah.
You could effectively buy 2 hamburgers for cheaper than buying a cheeseburger.
What if you said this to them?
Can I have a cheeseburger with no cheese? What
What
would they charge you? If you didn't say hamburger, if you said to Macca's, I want a cheeseburger, no cheese, would they put it through as a hamburger or would they charge you $4.55?
Probably $4.55.
Fucking that's dodgy.
Or what you do is you say, I want 2 hamburgers, and then can I please have 2 slices of cheeses on the side?
Yeah,
how much that
there you
cost.
go. Exactly.
Hey?
Yeah, Jess goes, cheeseburgers, $4.45. I thought he said $4.55. But $4.45, I bought one today. Yeah, so if you get a hamburger, it's $2. So a slice of cheese is $2.45? Please.
You know when we did that challenge, the cheeseburger challenge?
Yes.
We all bought cheeseburgers.
Exactly.
What we should have done,
hamburgers,
and then just
put cheese on it.
That's what we should have done.
That's what we'll do next time.
Yeah.
Why didn't anyone tell us this? Oh, man.
It's crazy, eh?
John said, what happened to $2 cheeseburgers? I remember when an extra cheeseburger at Macca's, do you remember back in the day, we used to go, get whatever your meal and you get an extra cheeseburger for $1.
Crazy.
And a soft serve was 30 cents.
Yeah, now it's what? Is it $1 for a soft serve?
Probably more. Hi, Chris C and KP. How are you guys? And everyone on the live chat tonight. That is from Zach Carl.
Zach Carl, my favorite NRL supporter.
John says hi. Jess says hi.
Go
Jess says, so Hess, I felt bad for eating it after after 2, she goes, never again, I'm done about the cheeseburger. Yeah, cheeseburgers, you don't feel good after eating.
They're not as good, but like they're so small these days that it doesn't really affect me. Like if I have one, they're so freaking small that
I know what you
nothing.
mean.
But yeah, if you're a bit smaller than me, then yeah.
Well, I heard this one, what Zakal said, and I reckon this is true. He says, Chris C, it's only for a limited time, but they're back on the menu after 10 years, I heard.
What?
Chris C, try the new Malteser McFlurry at McDonald's and let me know what you'll give it out of 10. Zakal
I'll
says.
try it on Friday because it's my cheat day.
Whenever you do it, just make a short.
I'll do it Friday.
Yeah. And just make a short, upload it onto the
I'll do it Friday, guys, but...
Apparently, it hasn't been on the menu for 10 years and it's back for limited time.
I'll do it Friday. Watch out. Join the TikTok, guys. Join the TikTok.
Zakal wants to see that, man.
Zakal's wild.
Maltesers would be good. Malteser McFlurry would be good.
Go the Dolphins, Zakal. Go the Dolphins.
Rob says, hey, Zakal, have you got a surefire bet for the NRL? What's like a lock this week?
The Dolphins.
Are they a surefire bet? Are they the new team?
Yeah,
Are they new?
That's the Go the Dolphins.
And what did... Isn't what that guy that's meant to be like the best coach coaching them? He's like weird looking. Bennett.
I don't know. I don't even know nothing about him. All I know is they're
No, I
winning.
know he's like coached like Brisbane. Like he's like the most successful coach I think in history.
All I know is they're winning, and that's what matters.
Aren't the Dolphins isn't that who Dan Marino played for in Ace Ventura?
No,
Yeah, the Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, Dan Marino.
Dan Marino and the Miami Dolphins.
That was a great movie.
It was. You know what is one of my favorite scenes of the whole movie? Right at the end, you know when the guy scares away the pigeon in the suit, and Jim Carrey, the way he punches him, it's like it looks so real. He's like, and he just is beating the shit out of this mascot.
I reckon both movies.
Yeah, I love them both. They're
great.
both hilarious. Vanilla or chocolate, John says. Is that for the McFlurry? Oh, he's saying this or that. Vanilla or chocolate.
So we're doing...
We'll get into that in a second.
Yeah, we're doing that. But
We'll let that be the first one.
we're doing this
So,
or that.
for everyone that's come in to join us tonight, we've caught up on the week, said our hellos to everyone.
Hello,
and
my friends. Hello.
all that. We've welcomed the Eagle,
The Eagle has landed.
you know, and what we're doing tonight is we're doing a segment that we're calling This or That. And it can be anything, guys. So we've said, it can be, like John just said, vanilla or chocolate. It can be a food thing. It can be a sports thing, a sports person, a technology thing like Samsung or Apple, you know, Apple, what is it, Mac or Microsoft. Those, it can be anything. We want you to get involved in it in the chat, Coke or Pepsi, everything. And we want you to give, when we give ours, we're going to give a reason why that one's better.
It's a smart topic because we couldn't think of a topic. So
This or that.
this or that. I
This
like
or
it.
that.
I like it. I
I
like it.
like it. So the first one, Johnny G says vanilla or chocolate.
Vanilla.
Over chocolate?
What, like vanilla ice cream kind of thing, or just like pure vanilla? Like, how are we doing it?
He just said vanilla or chocolate.
Like for ice cream, I'll
Like,
say
I would take milk chocolate over white chocolate, but the flavor vanilla.
I like vanilla flavor.
Yeah, I like the vanilla flavor.
Like, if you gave me you know that Neapolitan ice cream?
Yeah,
I like
the vanilla.
I have the vanilla.
See, I like if I had a coffee, I would rather have syrup of vanilla than like a mocha. I would personally. I'd add vanilla to my coffee.
I just think vanilla doesn't go old on me as much.
Jess said blondes or brunettes. I gotta say blondes.
Brunettes.
Brunettes?
I think so. Oh, look, I like blondes as well. Don't get me wrong. Blondes, there's beautiful women that are blondes, but I mean, I've dated more brunettes. I have dated a blonde before, but yeah, probably more. I'm leaning more to the brunette side, but yeah.
My lovely partner Jess is a blonde.
Yeah.
So it's hands down blondes.
So have you ever been with a brunette?
Yes. Yeah.
Didn't work out, obviously.
No. But even like in the question, I think even like celebrity status things, I think it's blonde
Like
too.
when you, all right, I'm not trying to say you perv on other girls, whatever, but when you see a girl, right, and they're two girls and they're attractive, which one would you like?
I think blondes
more attracted to?
stand out more.
Blondes stand out more for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about for like the girls in the chat? Like, do you guys like guys with
If
fair hair?
If Jess doesn't say brunette, I'm gonna be upset.
Well, what are we? What do you call it?
I'm got brown hair. I do have brown hair. You got brown hair. John has black hair.
How about this? How about brown eyes, blue eyes, or green eyes?
Green. Jess got green eyes.
Amanda's got green. I like green.
Green. I like
blue.
green eyes. Green and blue eyes.
But Amanda loves the brown eyes.
Okay. There you go.
So
I think green eyes and blue eyes, like when you look good. Like for male and female, like they look.
yeah,
I've got brown eyes and I feel like they're boring.
I like your eyes, man. They're very.
Thanks, man.
There's a bit
Well,
of
you got brown eyes.
There's a bit of a twinkle in there.
You got brown eyes.
Yeah, but I'm an eagle, so.
You're a bald eagle. I when I look at I see but it's probably because I see them all the time. I feel like brown eyes are boring, whereas Jess has got green eyes. They stand out, like they look.
Like my dad, my sister, my two grandfathers, they all had blue eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and then my mum and the
that
other
side
all the
all brown eyes.
The grandmas all brown. So
Well, I'm the only one in the family with brown hair,
what's Krillin got?
black hair. They've all got jet black hair. Jet black.
You got brown? As well?
Mhm. My hair when I was young was blonde. It was,
Yeah,
and
so
even when I grow it, it gets fair lines here.
I get red tinge in my beard. Sorry, the beard's not there, but yeah, I get tinge in my like a red tinge in my beard.
Jess says dark features over fair on men for sure.
Okay, fair enough. I think Amanda's like that too.
Yeah,
But like if you're living in like Germany
yeah,
or Sweden,
yeah.
they're all blonde. So
they're loving fair.
But you know what? If you rocked up there, right, and like a guy like us rocks up there, with more
like
dark,
a dark
feature,
skinned,
do you reckon the girls will go crazy?
probably not.
No, they probably won't.
No,
They
because
just
they're
love
not.
it.
It's not what they.
They
I
just
don't
love it. Yeah, but if you're
I
the
don't
new,
know. Well, I don't know.
that'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
It'd be interesting to see if it'd be like a social experiment to see if someone went to like you said Sweden, like a guy was there,
Yeah.
and see what they think of him. Like you went and surveyed it. What do you think of this guy? And they're like, I just think that I don't know.
mean, everyone's
I'm
got
not sure.
different, choice. Everyone's got different, what are those called? Like, see, I've lost my words. Everyone's got different, not wants, how they like someone. Like,
Yes, yeah. Everyone's got
different
like,
tastes. That's
different
it.
preferences.
Everyone's got different tastes.
Yeah,
That's the
and
word
different
I'm looking for.
preferences. That's right.
Yeah, so
Yeah. That's right.
But yeah, it would be different. Like if you went over.
I met someone who had such a beautiful eye, his other eye couldn't stop looking at it, Rob says.
All right.
Rob's always cheeky.
I feel these days, how-
Girls went crazy over Zlatan in Sweden.
Oh.
He is Swedish, but he's not. Yeah, he's not fair. I don't know.
I feel how we always talk about societies like fucked and
Yeah.
I feel like these
Just
days
said preference. That's what we'll say.
I feel like these days people don't judge you as much as they used to. Like if there's a good thing about it, people don't get judged. Like you'll see, like someone that's not as good looking,
like a
someone
good-looking person
with,
doing.
yeah.
Do
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people are more.
I just think it's
that feeling.
because they have to be now. I've said this with Jess before. I reckon people behind the scenes still judge people, but they know they'll get in trouble for it these days. Whereas back in the day, you didn't really get in trouble for discrimination.
No.
Whereas now, I reckon they just do it behind the scenes. They'll be like, when that guy's not there, say something about him, but they won't do it in the public eye because they know you can get in trouble these days for discrimination, racism, etc.
No, I'm just saying, like, you see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree.
You see that these days.
Yeah,
it's more. Where back in
accepted.
the day,
It wasn't as accepted.
No. Like, if a 10's going out with a 4.
Yeah.
Back then, it's
Yeah.
like what the heck?
Yeah,
Where now it's like, it's
Yeah,
nothing,
I know what you
it's
mean.
nothing. Where I think that's a good thing. In a way.
Yeah, of course.
But always bag society. I think there are good things that have happened too.
Oh, definitely.
Not many.
Things are more.
But-
a lot of things are more socially accepted.
Yeah.
Remember, we were saying it's good to be. I was talking about it with Jess the other night. It's like, if someone's left or right, that's okay. But it's when they're far left and far right that it's bad. You know, when you're extreme one way,
Yeah.
that's when you're like, if you've got beliefs, it's fine. But it's when people are extreme.
Yeah, it's
That's
always
when
said,
it's
like,
bad?
if you're left center
Yeah,
or right center, then you're perfect.
yeah.
But if you're far left or far right,
It's bad
then
when you're
yeah.
extreme. John says Euros or AB. I say Euros. I'm not really the biggest fan of AB.
I like ABs,
They're
but
okay.
I like
but
ABs,
the
but like,
original
nah,
Euros is the
Euros.
best.
But it depends what you feel like. But yeah, Euros. I have to go with the Greek because that's what I grew up with.
I'll go Euros. I don't know. I think ABs took off, and everyone was going mad about them, but I don't know.
Oh, look, you know, they're a big Greece.
Jess says Euros as well.
Euros. But if it's a shit Euros,
Oh, it's got to be a good one.
yeah, it has to be.
Zakal says, is the Jazzman and Giuseppe coming back to HFD live chat for 2023? Giuseppe was in the chat last week, and he'll probably come on another show definitely this year. We told him he's coming back. He's a champion.
Well,
He's
yeah,
a friend of
hopefully
ours
we
now.
can get him back in the new year. I'm not sure exactly
He'll come back. He'll be back.
when, but he's actually looking really good. He's lost a lot of weight.
Who Giuseppe has?
Yeah, he's been training really hard, and
Good.
I've seen his videos. Like, if you guys follow him on,
Is he on a weight loss
Instagram.
journey? Like,
I don't know if it's a weight loss
did he
journey.
plan it? He planned.
I
to
don't
do
know.
it?
I don't know, like it personally, but I've seen he was doing fasting,
Yeah,
and he was doing a lot of
good
things
on
like
him.
that. So
good on him.
yeah, it'd be good to catch up and
Yeah,
talk
good.
to him, and because it was a great.
I'll get him
guest.
back. Yeah, he's a definite friend of the fam now. He's a champion,
That's right.
so we'll have him back.
But we're gonna have a few more guests coming.
Well, Chris, I'll give Chris all the credit. Chris has organised this. Next Wednesday, we're going to be interviewing someone on the show, and Chris has made up a graphic for it. He's actually
He's an
he's a
Adelaide.
professional TikToker. Is that correct?
Correct.
I'll let you explain it. You explain it. You told me.
So
now.
basically, I met him on TikTok. He's from Adelaide. That's his life. He makes money on TikTok on lives and stuff, and we're gonna interview him and ask him, like, you know, what's it like to be a TikToker? How does he make, like, he makes money on there? Like, how did he do it? How did he start? And then all these questions.
Before we went live, you said to me, you were talking about him to me, and you said he's actually moving to Melbourne in the next couple months because there's more opportunities for.
Yeah, apparently there's more.
So
Look, I don't know.
But we'll ask him that next
I don't
week.
know
What I'll
exactly
do
how
is
that works,
I'll bring up
but
the graphic, guys. This is going to be next week's show. This is the thumbnail, so there's no link in that yet. But me or Chris are going to schedule the show as soon as we can.
yeah, he'll be
And there'll
soon.
be a link. And
But we'll have him here. His name's George Rags. He's on TikTok.
Yeah.
He's going to be also telling. He's going to expose a few people on there because he wants to expose. So it might get a bit crazy. There's a lot of dramas on TikTok that.
What dramas can you have on TikTok?
Just on live. There's all these dramas. Apparently,
Why?
he's telling me.
We'll
Exactly why.
so we'll
exactly
get him
why.
to-
So
we'll get
he's
him to
gonna-
tell
he's-
us-
well, we want to know why these dramas happen,
All right.
and because people want clout. You know what clout is?
No.
Clout is like
Sounds like a food that I don't like. Sounds like a fish that doesn't
getting
exist.
clout means like, you know how we like growing, like by using someone like to grow.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like using someone to
Is
grow.
that are we gonna get clout
Oh,
from
but
him?
Yeah, hopefully.
That's wild. I learned a new word, guys.
Well, yeah. So he's got a big following. I met up with him a couple of weeks ago. He's keen to do the podcast. He wants to expose some crazy people on there as well. So it could get pretty crazy with him. But I mean,
Not with
obviously,
us. We're just
not with
asking,
us.
we're just asking him questions.
We're just asking him questions, and then he can go off on his own thing. But yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And so we got him coming in next week, and then I'm trying to organise the big wrestler,
The
John
wrestler.
E. Raddick.
John E. Raddick. So he's an actual professional wrestler.
He is. He's been wrestling in Adelaide for like over 20 years. He's
Can
well
he-
known
can-
in the
He's
wrestling
been
scene.
wrestling for over 20. Can he walk?
He can.
He can.
I wrestled him about 3-4 times.
Did you win?
I did. I won.
Hey!
I actually won a title off him.
Oh,
Yeah, I won the Adelaide Open Championship off him back in 2010, I think. So yeah, he's a good bloke. They call him the crazy Croatian, but he's a little guy. But you know,
hey man, what's wrong with little guys?
I mean, that's his whole gimmick. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and the way he wrestles is like more of an 80s style. He's a cool guy. Hopefully, we can get him soon in as well, guys. Talk about all wrestling and talk about how yeah, like how he came from like going to school at Seton High or wherever he went.
Yeah.
Yeah, becoming a big name wrestling in South Australia. So.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's good. So that's coming up. That's why I put the pop filter on.
Is it?
It's Chris's fault, man.
Is it cracking now? We got a technical difficulty here.
We should just kick Krillin out, man.
Is it cracking now? So yeah.
Yeah, we're just.
How about now?
Hello.
Can anyone hear crackling in the background? Because apparently Krillin reckons they're
All right.
crackling. Anyway, so those interviews are coming, and more. We're going to get more people in. We're going to get Johnny Capiris in as well, if we can.
Jess says soccer or football. Well, football is soccer, so you might have to say football or Aussie rules.
Is that what she's saying?
No, I think she said mean soccer, like soccer or football. You're going to say football. I'm going to say soccer.
AFL for me, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Not that I don't like soccer. It's just I don't follow it as much.
GT23 says blondes and Euroses because he must have been late in the chat, so he's picking for over the Euros instead of
blondes and
AV.
Euroses. How about AFL?
blondes.
I asked him AFL or
Well,
soccer.
he can answer. And then Rob says, Rob, you're not meant to harass us like this, man. Rob goes, seriously, you don't know what clout means? Dear oh dear, don't send your kids to Dawes Road.
Hey, I know what clout is.
When KP talks, you can hear it. Well, is it this microphone?
This is meant to be the good one.
KP's
Is that better? Is that better? Maybe I'm just talking too loud.
Is that better, guys? No, what's
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello.
We can't hear it.
I can't hear nothing, no.
You can't hear it. So.
Well, I'm gonna go soccer, 100%. But I do. I'm
A guy that wakes up at 3 a.m. to watch his team is definitely soccer. But I mean, you just don't like the way the game's played these days.
Football.
Yeah.
Listen,
Why don't you like it?
Because I don't like where the game has gone now.
Yeah, I know. But
Like people getting rubbed out for bumps. Give me a break. That's why I sent you that clip that's why I sent that soccer clip in our group chat to you guys.
So do you reckon the bumps that we saw on the weekend, they shouldn't have got any time for them? Because
You give a free kick, but you don't rub the guy out for it.
well,
It's you're playing
they're trying to stop that from the game.
It's a contact sport.
Yeah, I know, but they're trying to change it where that doesn't happen.
That's
Because
why
you
I
don't
don't
have
like
to do that. It doesn't have to happen.
You don't have to, but it's
Like the guy didn't have to hip and shoulder that
he
guy.
doesn't
knock him
have
out.
to. But maybe he felt he couldn't get his arms around him.
Nah,
So he controlled it.
You could tell, man.
I'm just saying, maybe he.
Because concussion's a big problem, and what's happening is that these players are getting concussions, and then they're going to go sue the AFL. It happened in the NFL in America. I'm not sure if it's happened for like EPL and that, where people have got concussions, but it's happening with
concussion
AFL.
thing with every sport.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like they're having these concussions affecting people over time.
A guy can get concussed in footy from a lot more than a bump. You can get slung to the ground and get concussed. You can go up in the air and someone can go.
Yeah,
Stop.
I know.
Listen, I guarantee you, most concussions in footy, you know what they're from? You going to mark the ball and me punching you in the back of the head. But they're not going to rule out spoiling the ball, are they?
No, but what they can do is maybe have head protection or something.
They could. Why is it okay for when you're going for a mark, I can jump on your shoulders, knee you in the back of the head and knock you out as long as I grab the ball?
Well, it doesn't happen very often.
But you can.
You can.
If someone can mark like that, they can jump up, knee you in the back, could paralyze you. But as long as they catch it, it's not a free kick. Because they could put their knee in your back.
Yeah.
And then when they don't catch it, if they don't complete the mark, they go, oh, free kick. What's the difference? He was still going for the mark.
I think they're just trying.
They're
just trying to protect the players, and because of that, it has changed the game. I think.
I just think the game is become runners. That's why I don't like it as much. It's more a runner's game now than a technical game. Footy used to be about ability. And it did, whether people believe that or not. Aussie rules used to be about ability, not about how many Ks you could run.
There's still aspects of
it's
of
not
that.
not like it was.
Not exactly. No.
Most guys now can't kick for goal with their main foot, let alone kick with their opposite foot. Back in the
That's
day,
true.
there was people like Jarmans, McLeods,
you're right.
Plattons, all these guys that could kick with 2 feet. You didn't even know what foot they were.
It's true.
And these guys working day jobs.
I mean, yeah, there was more talent back then.
That's
in
right.
That, in
That's
that regard.
That's what I liked. And that going, even the early 2000s, I liked. It was still like that. There was talent, and there was figures, cult figures in the games. Now it's like they don't want any of that. They don't want these personalities at teams, and I just...
There are still, but not as big. Nah, like, I know Dusty Martin was big.
Should AFL have VAR, Rob says?
They sort of do.
Like to overturn... But their technology sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does suck.
Rob says this or that, VAR or no VAR. I, straight off the bat, am going to say no VAR because it takes the human error out of the game. That's what I think. It's like cricket. If an umpire gives you out, you're out. Just walk. Why do they get to review it? That annoys me.
Yeah, no, but like,
Nah.
if you're in a grand final,
Nah.
if you're in a grand final and you lose,
What about that
by
grand final
mistake,
with Geelong when Tom Hawkins
hit the post.
hit the post?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Who's going to see that, though? It's so hard. It's like, it just takes a human error.
Yeah, but if you got cameras on it, like, why can't you use it to make the right call?
I just don't like VAR because the problem with VAR is now someone that's not there in the stadium is making a decision when he doesn't know what's going on. He's on a referee that doesn't have a feel of the game. Like the other day that they're making decisions and they're not there.
Yeah.
Because they're in a room in London and the game's in Manchester, let's say.
Yeah.
I don't like it. That's just me. That's just me.
I think it's good, but used properly. That's what I think.
Yeah.
If you use it properly, then yeah, I think it's good.
But I just think don't have it. I just think it's made the game worse. Slows the game down. Like players don't celebrate now when they score a goal because they're like, oh, it's got to be checked by VAR. And then a 30-second check happens and they go, yay, and go celebrate.
Every single goal.
Most when they know, unless you're like through on goal 1-on-1 and you know there's no, but they have to because every goal gets checked by VAR now to check if there was a discretion. And then they go and give an offside. They go give an offside for your beard. You know what I mean? Like if you'd shaved, if you were the eagle, it wouldn't be offside. But if you had your beard, like that shit's not offside. Like, give me a break.
What do you mean?
Because they call an offside now with a line. But a millimeter. It's like, man, that's shit. Because no eye could see that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't like it.
Right.
That's why I don't like it.
Okay. No, fair enough.
Would any AFL fan watch an AFL World Cup at 3 a.m. almost every morning for 4 weeks, Rob says?
Probably not.
It's a good point.
Because there would never be an AFL. Well,
because Australia would just win every year.
Yeah.
Be an AFL World
I mean,
Cup.
there is AFL played in other countries, 100%.
Do you know what?
Do
you know what would be the biggest disgrace? It would be like the Olympics when America, when they made the 92 Dream Team for basketball because they lost the prior Olympics.
Yeah.
And they were like, fuck this, we're the best at this, let's get all our professionals there. Imagine Australia lost the AFL World Cup final. They'd be like, fuck this, we've got to win now. Because imagine they lost it, it would be terrible. If Australia didn't win it, it'd be something wrong.
It would be actually really cool for like America because they got so much people there.
Do you know how good I reckon the Americans would be at AFL?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if the Americans
played it
and actually put money into it,
they'd be good at it, bro.
And then you had US versus Australia.
Oh, they'd be good at it.
That would be cool.
They'd be really good at it.
But I mean,
could you imagine LeBron James? Let's just say Michael Jordan playing up forward. For Port.
Oh, it'd be crazy.
No one can jump as high as him.
No.
And he's 6'6". Like
he'd be good. He'd be good.
He'd be ridiculous.
Yeah,
I've always said that. Imagine Michael Jordan or LeBron James was the goalkeeper. He'd be like the best goalkeeper ever. Like, yeah, I know.
No, yeah, no, it'd be interesting. It would be cool, but I mean, there is AFL there. I know there's a league there.
Yeah.
But it's not as obviously as big as the AFL. Like, there's not as much money in it. But
yeah.
I mean, you never know. But it would be embarrassing if Australia did lose.
If they even lost the game, I'd be shocked.
Even when they lose the
international
rule. I'm like,
yeah, but they take Gaelic seriously, the Irish.
They do.
And they're good at it. That's why it doesn't. That one's different.
Why don't they ever play footy then?
Because they won't be probably.
They couldn't kick a ball like that.
It's a different way. When you kick a soccer ball, a round ball, to get distance, like goalkeepers do it, you've got to kick it sideways. If you go to kick it like a footy,
it won't
go anywhere. It won't move. You've got to kick it.
So they'll have to learn a whole different way.
Yeah. Whereas the AFL players,
they can adapt more to it.
They just adapt to it because
yeah, fair enough.
It's about holding it in the hands.
Yeah.
Did you see Cristiano Ronaldo's first goal with his new Saudi team? And then Rob says, first goal, he scored about 15 already. I have not, couldn't even tell you what he's done because I don't care.
Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi?
When are you asking me?
Right now. Nah. In their primes.
Listen,
In their
Man
prime.
United fan.
Like, if you had to pick one for your man.
I'll break it down because I said I'm going to break down questions. I like Ronaldo more because he is a Manchester United legend. Even what he did at the end upset me, but Messi's a better footballer.
No, but just imagine.
I just said
right?
Messi's a better footballer. I just answered it. Messi's a better footballer.
No, but just imagine Man United. He never played there,
Mm,
right?
Messi. I said Messi.
So Messi.
I said that at the end. I'm saying I like Ronaldo more because he's a legend of my club.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick a player in their prime,
Right.
and listen, it's not, I'd pick Messi. But if I had to pick Messi or the Brazilian Ronaldo, I'd pick the Brazilian Ronaldo.
Yeah.
That's just me.
No, fair
But
enough.
like you said, everyone has different preferences.
I'd pick Messi too. Messi for me.
Now, I don't think it happens anymore, Rob. Rob said does the international rules series even happen anymore? Ireland and Australia? They haven't done it since
haven't done it for
COVID.
ages.
Probably since before COVID.
Yeah.
Probably since Brad Scott knocked out that guy when.
No, they did it about 4 years ago, I reckon.
Do you know that he was saying to him? So Gary Lyon was coach of the international rules, and he said to Scott, not the Geelong coach one, the other one,
Yeah.
Brad. Is it Brad?
Brad Scott.
He goes to him, just go out there and, show him what we're made of.
Yeah.
And the Irish guy said something to him, and Brad Scott grabbed him and just knocked him out cold. And he went in, and Gary Lyon goes to him, what'd you do that for? And he goes, you told me to throw my body weight around. I just cooked.
That's funny, man. That's funny. But what else? How about Ford or Holden?
Ooh. Listen, I own an SS, a VZ SS.
Yeah.
Is it more Ford or GM? Or Ford or Holden Australia?
I'll go with Ford. I'll go for the Australian cars.
See, I like the Holdens, like the Australian Holdens.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick overall, including the American side of things, I'd pick Ford because I like some of their old cars and that. But Australian ones, when it was both here, I'd lean to Holden.
Yeah.
That's a hard one because Ford is the biggest car company in the world, and they got so many American cars that were good.
I think they went a bit. I think the Holden Commodore.
The Holdens here were good.
I think they were a bit. They outdid the Falcons.
Yeah, I agree.
Except yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
not
did.
every model.
Not every model. Some of the XR6s were.
The BAs were amazing.
Dude, there was an XR6 that was.
Yeah.
You could go work a Holden a V8 like mine.
Yeah,
and it couldn't touch the XR6.
No. And the XYGT used to kill the Monaro back in the
Yeah,
day.
oh, yeah. Rob Zakal says Ford.
I'm gonna go Ford just to be different.
I'm saying Ford if you're counting the whole American cars.
I think
and everything.
Commodore.
But if you're counting just Australia, I would
Yeah.
lean to Holden.
I think the last Commodore they made.
I like the VF, but the V8. I like the SS.
That was really nice.
The VF SS.
But
is
even the
killer.
VF, that Commodore,
Yeah, it's good.
that last one they made,
A lot of them were good,
Was
man.
good.
The V was good. My one, the VZ is good.
VT was good.
VT was good, except it had a camber issue and that. The VX, they were good. They were good, yeah.
I used to have the
Commodore-
VR,
Yeah, they're
VR
good.
Berliner. That was
Yeah, that's
nice.
good. I like Lexus, Honda, Toyotas, Zakal says. Lamborghini or Skyline, GT says. He's targeted that at someone. Who's it targeted
Hey,
at?
look. Don't get me wrong. I like Ferraris. Don't get me wrong.
No, he said Lamborghini
Oh, Lamborghini.
or Skyline.
I mean, the price tag of a Lamborghini is so expensive.
Yeah, no, but it's not whether you've got to pay for it. If you can
Oh,
have
no, Lamborghini.
a Skyline, yeah.
No, Lamborghini.
See, would rather the question Lamborghini or Ferrari.
Lamborghini.
See, Lamborghini to me, because I know a bit about cars, Lamborghini is out there.
I thought it's more of a supercar.
No, they're both either
both supercars.
supercars, but Lamborghinis are like a horror movie. They're out there. Whereas a Ferrari, probably is a better performance car. It probably performs better, but the Lamborghini probably looks better.
Oh, I don't know about
No,
that.
no, it does. There's Ferraris because they're a race car.
Depends.
Lamborghini's just out there. Like it is. All of them have been like that. They've been V10s, V12s, where you can get a Ferrari V8, the 458, that is just a beast.
Yeah,
And it's a V8.
Don't get me wrong, I like Ferrari.
Oh, no, listen, they're both.
Ferrari.
It depends what you want. If you want it to look outlandish, Lamborghini, that's what I'd say.
Yeah.
Because they look amazing. They look like a Batmobile. But if you're I don't know.
Well, if I was going to go bang for buck, I'd buy Skyline 35. Like bang for buck.
VZSS, man.
Oh yeah, they're nice too.
Lamborghini, Jess said. Jess doesn't really care about cars. And Rob said Lamborghini too. Rob is, probably going. Now, listen, my favorite supercar is a Ferrari 458. And it's only a V8, but it is an animal.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing. And they reckon it doesn't even look amazing because they wanted it to look amazing. They just reckon it's all aerodynamically like that. But it just looks...
They're nice.
But Lamborghinis are that out there look.
I like the Lambo. Especially like the Lambo. You remember the one in Batman
Begins.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like a...
That was nice.
That was the... what was it called? Forget the name of it, but
that was a nice Lamborghini.
Yeah,
that was nice.
I would love, if it was up to me, I would love the chance to just drive a Bugatti around a track, the fastest production car.
Yeah, they're nice.
Just to see what it feels like to go that speed around or even sit in it while someone else did it at like that high, 220 miles per hour or something. And the funniest thing is they're all Italian cars, right? But they're all German made.
See, I'm a big Japanese car fan.
Yeah.
I would love to buy Skyline.
Yeah.
An Evo.
Yeah.
I love Evos.
Well, I think
I like the Subarus as well.
The only one of those Italian ones that is actually still made in Italy, I think, is Ferrari. Yeah. The Bugatti is owned by BMW. The Maserati is owned by BMW. They're all German made, and that's why they're so good. The Bugatti got good.
Bugatti's awesome.
When the Germans started making it, because their cars are amazing.
Yeah.
Like their engineering is just.
That's where the Merc come from, right?
Oh yeah. Mercedes, BMW.
Yeah.
Do you know? I actually heard a thing. You know, Jess is half German, right? And the way it's not actually BMW, because in German that's pronounced. It's actually BMW. Did you know that?
No.
That's true. That's fact. BMW. Because V-dub.
Yeah.
BMW, yeah. And that's how they pronounce it.
Oh, wow. You know that?
Yeah, well, that's how the Germans pronounce it. But we all say BMW, and it's not how it's pronounced.
Any other ones in there?
Do you like McLaren and Dodge Vipers? Also, Zakal says.
Yeah, Dodge Vipers are cool. Like the old Dodge Viper.
Electric or petrol? Rob says.
Petrol.
Jess says electric.
Petrol.
I'm going to upset Jess to say petrol.
Oh, look, there's nothing better than hearing that petrol engine just revving.
V8 rocks.
I'm not saying electric cars
probably
are bad.
not good for the earth, but yeah, like it's.
But you know what? Then again, look, they're going to have lithium. Is it lithium batteries?
Yes.
What's going to happen after they die?
Rob said Volkswagen or BMW.
You know what? I'm not a massive fan of BMW.
I'm with you, eh? I only like the good ones, like the M5, like the
I'm not
the M series, those sports cars. I like them, but that's it.
I'd buy a Golf before I bought a BMW.
I'm actually going to say Volkswagen. Yeah, I'll go with you.
Volkswagen. I used to have a Volksy, so gotta go Volksy.
Rob says, Zakal, my Scalextric's McLaren sold for a fortune, so McLaren for me. I was obsessed with Scalextrics when I was young. You know the little.
Yeah. Don't they have
Rob, is that true, Rob? Did your Scalextric sell?
I'm pretty sure on Dawes Road they got a Scalextric's track there.
Yeah, it's not Scalextrics. That's a petrol remote control car.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I got one. I've got one.
Yeah, but the Scalextrics, they're hard to drive.
Oh yeah,
because they come off the track easy.
You know, Rob. You know, you're talking about those old toys that are worth money, Rob. Mine and Chris's uncle has the original. I don't know if anyone knows what this is, but the Masters of the Universe. You know, He-Man.
He-Man, yep.
He's got the what's it called? The Castle Grayskull with He-Man.
Yeah.
And you know how much it's worth? And he's like holding on to it. Like, my uncle's a tripper, but it is. It's worth big money. And like Rob said,
those old things are worth.
Yeah. You know.
I think you told me about that.
Yeah. Are humans stupid or smart? Stupid. They're both, really.
Well, both. We're smart.
But I
and
think they
stupid.
lean towards stupid as a whole.
How about this? Star Wars or Star Trek?
Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah. 100%.
But there'll
For
be
me.
other people that say Star Trek.
There's Trekkies and there's Star Wars fans. That's
Yeah.
a fact. For me, I grew up. I love Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Me and my other brother are. You know, there's that brother that rocks up. You know, the one that never rocks up.
Oh, the one that yeah.
That brother. He's
Yeah.
a big Star Wars fan. What's his name again?
Starts with a
That one.
that one.
You know that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. He's a huge Star Wars fan. So me and him, huge Star Wars.
I've got
fan.
another one for you. Ready? Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison?
Gilmore. And I think that's easy for me.
I think Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah, they're good. Both
They're good to compare because they're very similar.
but Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
If you guys watching Adam Sandler fans, let us know in the
Rob
comments.
says, yeah, true. The McLaren Skate Electric sold for over $1,000. It cost him $75 10 years prior. And GT said what I said. He goes, both stupid and smart at the same time for humans.
All right, here's another one. Schwarzenegger or Stallone?
Schwarzenegger. I think we said that when we did it.
We did it a little while ago.
I think Schwarzenegger is... Listen, don't get me wrong. Stallone, like he did Rocky, and that is really good. I just think... I don't know, man. Something about Arnie. He's just...
Look, the way they portrayed him,
he's just...
perfect.
When you were a young guy growing up,
Yeah.
watching him, it was like this guy was a god. Do
Yeah,
you
but
get
like
what I mean?
the movies they put him in were perfect. Like he was a
Perfect.
robot.
No, not even that. Like
The way he talks
when,
is like a
when
robot.
he started, he was in Conan, and he didn't even talk,
No, he didn't even talk. I know that.
and he was
Because
amazing.
they told him that you would never
Yeah, I
be
know.
nothing.
I know.
I know.
And look what he did.
We have said it in another podcast.
Yeah, like he
but
was.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger for me too. Don't get
Jeff-
me wrong. Stallone was good.
So Jess, I reckon if you say that question, Jess says Bowie or the Doors. So you say Bowie or Jim Morrison. I'm gonna say Jim Morrison.
I reckon Bowie.
Over the Doors. Really?
I didn't really listen to.
Should we ask Krillin? He's the music guy.
Krillin?
Krillin. David Bowie or Jim Morrison?
Jim Morrison.
Yeah, see, I knew he said Jim Morrison. I reckon Jim Morrison. Listen, Bowie was good, but I think the Jim Morrison was...
All right. How about this one? Ready? Elvis
Yeah,
or Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson. Yeah, I know, that's why I called you. Ask him that one.
What?
Ask Chris that one.
Krillin.
He's got this one's better for you. He's got a better one for you now. He wants to ask you a better one.
All right. Elvis
Elvis.
or Michael Jackson?
Oh, shit.
I knew he'd get stumped. He loves both of them. Listen, I think they are the two most influential artists
Of all time.
of all time.
100%.
No one comes close to them.
Who would come close? Like,
No one does.
no,
For the
underneath.
music,
Who's underneath there? Who's underneath?
Like
Jimi
music?
Hendrix? No.
nah, it didn't go long enough, man. Not for music-wise,
I'm trying to think.
but
If
I
anyone...
think Michael Jackson, whether you like him or not, is the greatest artist of all time.
I
Listen,
agree.
Elvis for his time was way ahead
Yeah,
of it.
yeah,
Doing
he-
that in the 50s is
Yeah,
next
he was
level.
ahead of his time.
Jackson's lyrics were more influential.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That's why he was assassinated.
Whoa. He's talking about the Michael Jackson.
Oh,
assassination
Rob, I don't like that, Rob.
Of the conspiracy.
Rob goes Bowie or Morrison. Neither. I'd prefer silence. And Rob is like a huge Led Zeppelin fan, eh?
Yeah, Led Zeppelin's cool.
So Rob, Jim Morrison was... Doors are amazing, man. I love the Doors.
You're
But listen, Michael Jackson... Listen, I said...
Well, I agree. Michael
they
Jackson.
are both the two most influential music artists of all time.
Well, we grew up with Michael Jackson.
no, but I don't
we
think...
did.
I'm trying to think who comes close to them as an artist. Man.
Who does, man? Do you like? No, you can't really.
Maybe the Rolling Stones. Maybe just because they've been Beatles. The Beatles.
Yeah, but they're a band.
No, but John
We're
Lennon.
talking about.
John Lennon, I
John
think,
Lennon, all
is
right.
considered with them. John Lennon is definitely up there for a following, but I think them two trump him. I think John Lennon's the closest. Chris would know more, man. He's into the music scene more. I think John Lennon's the only one that comes close to them as a following. but-
Yeah.
He's still behind them.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. No, he's number one. I know people don't like Michael Jackson, but anyway, he's number one for me too.
Mr. Lachlan says, hi, Amanda and Jess.
Is Amanda there?
I haven't seen Amanda. I think he's just saying hi. Hi, KP and Chris, he says, though, Mr. Lachlan. How are
Hey,
you?
Mr. Lachlan, welcome back. Welcome
I
back.
saw and agree with Jess, so I've got to find it. Krillin. Disco Blues, house, heavy metal, or rap? He's gonna say house. He's gonna say house.
Because I love house.
He loves house.
You're a
No,
you're
but
a house
listen,
guy.
you know, I love heavy metal and house, right? But
Blues because a lot of
I like the blues, man.
no, but you know what? Jess didn't
Yeah.
know how much I knew rap music until we watched the NWA movie.
Yeah, like
She's
you know
like,
what?
and I knew every song.
I love NWA, but I love Stevie Ray Vaughan,
Listen,
Buddy Guy.
the original rap, like Ice
BB
Cube.
King.
Ice Cube was a genius, man. Like his
All
lyrics.
right, how about this? Tupac or Big E?
Tupac. But I don't really like either.
I'm saying Big E.
I don't really like either.
I think Big E was more talented.
I don't really like either of them. I think Dr. Dre and Ice Cube are bigger influences on rap than them two.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
because he's lived longer.
Do you know what? Can I tell you the honest thing? And I've heard Dr. Dre and Snoop say it. Ice Cube's even said it. The best rapper is Eminem. None of them come close to him. And you know what 50 Cent said? I'll say you what he said. He goes, rap is black man's music. He goes, but unfortunately, the best rapper of all time is a white guy. He goes, unfortunately, there's just this white guy.
Eminem. Yeah, he's
They
good.
they say Eminem, Dr. Dre says it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
the best rapper of all time. Not saying that white guys are better rappers than black guys, because black guys are more of them.
Yeah.
But he's the best rapper of
But
all time.
yeah, he probably is.
Yeah, he is. He's
But
amazing.
I'm saying Tupac or Biggie. I'll go Biggie.
I don't really like either of them. Never was into
I
them.
was into him.
I was more
I
into
love
Snoop
Biggie.
and Ice Cube.
I love Snoop and Ice Cube, but I was more into
Yeah, see, I was more into
Biggie,
them ones.
Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was more
love
into them
Tupac.
ones.
Used to love Tupac, but
Daylight savings or normal?
daylight savings. I lived in Perth for 6 years without daylight savings, and it sucked. And they were trying to tell me that it fades the curtains. I'm like, dude, it's the same amount of sunlight, you idiots. That's what they say to me. Oh, what? I go, why don't you have daylight savings here? Like, they go, oh, because it fades our curtains. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
I'm like, that's weird.
What?
Chris, big up on those blues guys, GT says. And Rob says, I hate rap, but I can listen to Eminem. That's weird.
He hates rap.
Well, Rob,
They
you got to
can
remember,
listen to
Rob grew
Eminem.
up in more of the era like Led Zeppelin, and that rap wasn't.
Yeah, but how can you hate rap and then like?
I just think it's because that guy, I've heard him freestyle, and it's next level. Like, it's unbelievable how talented he is.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's-
I like Eminem. I don't mind Eminem. He's got some good tracks.
Oh, he's early. Yeah, probably did. I think that's right. What he just said.
But you know, right? If you look at music right now, there's no one.
I don't think there's any artists that are good like them now.
Not like that.
Nah.
I mean, there's good. Don't get me wrong. There's people out there that can sing and stuff, but there's no one that can do
There's-
what Michael Jackson did.
There's
man.
good. I think there's. Nah.
Who's a good artist now? I didn't even know the artists.
There's female like Beyonce and Rihanna. They'll be considered good artists, but
Yeah, but how good are they really?
yeah, that's what I think. I'm with you on that.
Like Mariah Carey has a great voice.
Yeah, but I
Celine
think
Dion
she-
has a great voice.
I think Mariah Carey was overrated personally.
I thought she had a good voice.
No, I'm not saying she didn't have a good voice. I just think she
Oh yeah,
just I
yeah.
don't
She
know.
was a bit.
Yeah.
She went a bit crazy a bit, but who else was there, man? I mean, Britney Spears was a big icon.
I've said this to Jess. I think the best female voice of all time is the singer from Evanescence, Amy Lee.
I can't remember who that is.
Bring Me to Life, you know, My Immortal. Like her,
If you show me the song,
yeah. That she's not the biggest artist, but I think she's got
Yeah.
the best female voice I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Who do you think's had the best male voice you've ever heard?
It's male voice. That's a good question.
There's been some good ones, man.
Oh,
See, I think
man.
Michael Jackson has got to be up there.
the guy that Led Zeppelin, the singer.
Robert Plant.
Is it Robert Plant? Yeah, he was great.
He's good.
His voice was unreal.
What about Seal?
Yeah, Seal has a
Seal
good
had a good voice.
voice. Who else, man?
Yeah, I bet you like Sting.
No, I think everything.
No, I'm only joking.
Uh,
GT23 says, not a big rap fan, like old school, but I like Eminem. There you go. So a lot of people saying that. They're not into, but they like Eminem. Like
yeah, the old stuff like NWA was awesome.
I love that, man.
You
I
know,
know.
I mean, Eazy-E was awesome. Like
But do you know that Eazy-E was a shittest rapper?
he was, but
Yeah,
he
but
made
you
it
know,
work.
No, he just, Ice Cube wrote it all and he just sang
Yeah,
it.
I know.
That was it. Yeah, he had a good voice.
He had a good voice.
He had it written for him.
The way they did it was perfect.
Because they made him like this big persona.
Yeah.
He was a short little guy, and they made him as big as life,
yeah.
larger than life.
Yeah,
character.
it was good. Easy. It was good.
Sia is also good, Rob said. Like, now.
You know, it was good. Cher used to be a good singer.
Rob says, good call, KP. Amy Lee is good. He goes, Paloma Faith, I think, is better, like, voice-wise. Yeah, listen, that's just me, personally. I think Amy Lee's voice is just next level.
I'm not really a big music buff, so it's hard for me to comment, but... I mean, Elvis was good. Michael Jackson was
Elvis
good.
is a larger-than-life persona.
Yeah, but those two, as performers...
For their times were amazing.
Yeah.
Like Elvis was way before his time, and so was Michael Jackson.
And the music they used to produce was amazing.
Michael Jackson was just talented.
Like pretty much every track that Michael Jackson did was a hit. You know?
I'm with Rob on that, eh?
What?
Struggling to think of any male singers better than Freddie Mercury and Ronnie James.
Oh, yeah. Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury,
Yeah.
You know what? I forgot it. I actually think he's up there with Michael Jackson and that.
I don't think he's on the same.
He's just
below them.
Yeah.
He might be below them.
He was the same. He was so far ahead of his
he was
time.
good. He was good.
If he didn't die in that, he was next level.
Yeah.
Think about how many Queen songs still just get played.
Oh, yeah.
To this day.
Yeah.
Like his era, his music just transcends eras.
Yeah, of course.
80s, like 70s,
yeah.
80s, 90s.
Still,
it's still getting played. And it's still good.
Yeah.
Oh, Freddie Mercury was amazing.
He was, man.
He was amazing.
Nah, there's been
And Jess is agreeing with Rob. Paloma, good.
But, no, there's been some good musos, man.
Oh.
But I just think it's so saturated now that...
I just don't think they're as talented now.
They might be as talented, but, like, they're not...
Dude, they don't go into studios anymore, and, like, they're not as good as talent because they can go be bad singers and they just put an effect on them and make them sound good.
Yeah, that could happen. But I reckon I think there is talented people out there.
Of course there is.
But if you can't perform like they can, like, I don't think... You can't find someone that can perform.
I'm a big Pearl Jam fan, right?
Yeah.
And I went and watched Pearl Jam live. And Eddie Vedder went to sing this song. And he fucked up. And he goes, fuck. And it was the best thing I'd ever seen. Because you knew he was singing.
Yeah.
And he sounded so good live. Like it was like listening to his CD. So you knew he's talented.
Do you think... Like, we were talking about soccer stars the other day. And they get paid, like, how much money? Do you think we give too much craziness to these
100%.
people that... I just can sing.
100%.
Like, that's all they can do.
And soccer, like, and for a guy
that's all they can sing.
So good at a sport, and
like,
he gets paid.
All you're doing
he
is
gets paid $1 million a week. Like,
you got a good voice.
Yeah, no, I agree. But that's how humans.
You know
are.
what it is? It's not the voice. It's the entertainment they bring.
Yeah, that's right.
What it is.
That's what the soccer is. It's like
all about entertainment.
100%.
If you can entertain, that's what humans want. They want to be entertained. If you are entertaining them, like we did last night on the footy show,
yeah,
people are gonna watch you. And and pay to watch you. So.
Rob says current Sharon, Dan, Adele for Within Temptation Dutch metal band is very comparable to Amy Lee. There you go.
Adele is good.
Adele is like a bit of a modern day Amy Lee, but I don't think she's as good. Me and Jess were saying that the other day. Sad songs, just... Music is better for the soul than the sport, Jess is saying. So that's why musicians get paid. But then remember Kevin Hart does his stand-up. He's like, I'm a celebrity and I don't go out with athletes. He goes, they got too much money.
I'm not saying it's not. I reckon it is for. She's right. It is for the soul. But why are we paying them?
Yeah, so much. I agree
shit?
For the athlete, everything. None of them should get that much money. That's what I think. Like a soccer player shouldn't be getting bought for £100 million. I don't care. And I'm the biggest soccer fan in the world. It just shouldn't happen.
No.
It's ridiculous. But
it happens.
It happens. It's nothing I can do about it.
No.
But it shouldn't happen.
No, it shouldn't. No.
I challenge anyone to recommend a current band who puts on a great show now. That's why the oldies are still touring. Motley Crue, Def Leppard are packing the South American stadiums now. Well, I've said this to Chris before, Rob. Queen sold out the old Wembley, had 150,000 people there. And this is before social media. It's just...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, imagine them now. Imagine that now with social media and everything. Like a band like that just wouldn't happen.
No.
Nah, it's crazy how big they were. But I agree with Rob, yeah. Rob Metal, listen,
You want to go see?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Rob. Rob is saying Sharon Den Adele, not Adele the singer. He's talking about a band.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant Adele. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I knew what you were saying, Rob.
I didn't know.
He goes, geez, Dawes Road readings.
Oh,
Hey, listen, I did ESL, all right?
I did ESL too.
I did English as a second language. That and PE, the only two subjects I got A's in. I made out that they said to me, do you speak Greek as your first language at home? I was like, yeah. My dad goes, why are you doing ESL? I was like, I don't know. So I conned him into it.
You
so,
did.
You know,
You did.
That's funny, man.
Is there any other ones there?
Well, I'll say, let's go to some easier ones like Pepsi or Coke.
Pepsi.
See, I've said this before. I like normal Coke over normal Pepsi, but I like Pepsi Max over
Pepsi.
I like Pepsi. I like Pepsi Max, but I like normal Coke. It's weird. I would have a normal Coke over a normal Pepsi, but I'd definitely have a Pepsi Max over a Coke Zero.
I think a Pepsi actually tastes like
It's got the cola flavor.
It tastes like a proper cola.
I know what you mean.
Where Coke doesn't.
No, but I just like normal Coke.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Normal
Like,
Coke to
Coke's
me is
different.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
different.
To me,
Even
it's
though
just
cola. It is cola.
To me, it's the OG. I think it's the best soft drink. Normal Coke, but I don't drink it much.
It's a lot of sugar. Yeah.
But I like Pepsi Max.
Yeah, Pepsi Max the bomb.
Yeah. George Thorogood. The Destroyers sold out shows without marketing. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like those old bands, like they sell out things, like, and there was no social media, nothing. Like that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He would like
Rob's band.
Yeah, Cosmic Landing.
Yes.
I should tell Rob about it.
Yeah,
They're really good.
They're from the same era.
They're an awesome
Yeah.
band.
Yeah.
But they write all their own songs,
Yeah,
Rob.
that's good.
So
He plays guitar, doesn't he?
he plays guitar. My uncle's on the bass.
Yeah.
It's a killer show.
Yeah, cool.
They're really good.
Apple or Samsung
It's an easy one.
for you?
Galaxy, Samsung, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Android. I like
Not
Android.
look. For all you Apple users out there, I'm not saying your phones are bad. They're
No, yeah,
they're
I
good
am.
phones.
I am user lame.
No, they're good. No, they're good phones, right? But it's just like the operating system. I'm so used to the Samsung.
Android, yeah. I like
It's
this
hard
one.
to get onto that one. For me.
I was going to ask this one, but Rob has beaten me to it.
Which one?
Macca's, Hungry Jack's, or KFC? If you had to pick one you had to eat for the rest of your life, I know a lot of people that would pick KFC. It's a real tough one, isn't it? You know what? I don't eat any of them much anymore. Like, I'm not going to say I don't eat them. I do. But me and Jess don't eat them as much anymore. I'm probably going to lean to Macca's just because I don't like the new chips at Hungry Jack's. But I don't like the chips anymore. When they used to use the fries.
I'm gonna go Hungry Jack's because I love the Whopper.
Yeah, see, I agree.
But then again,
I'm with. I know it's hard.
Then again, like if I'm trying to see if I ate it all the time, which one I get
Rob
sick
is
of.
stealing all of mine. I said this to you earlier, and he said it now as well. I'll say it after you're done. When you're done, we'll say it.
I just don't know. Like I'm trying to picture like if I'm eating heaps of Hungry Jacks, if I'm eating heaps of Macca's, which one would I get sick of more?
Yeah, I know.
And I think I would get sick of Hungry Jacks more.
I agree.
I wouldn't get sick of Macca's
Yes,
at
I
all.
agree.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think
So
it
has to be Macca's.
Yeah, I know. I think it's because.
I think I'll get sick of KFC.
Yeah, I would because it's chicken.
I reckon I wouldn't get sick
Well,
of
that's like you asked: a chicken burger or a beef burger. What would you prefer?
a beef burger.
Yeah, I'm beef.
But is that weird? Like
Yeah, I know
Macca,
what you mean.
would you get
Nah,
you
I'm
wouldn't
with
get
you.
sick of Macca's?
No, I'd get more sick of Hungry Jack's.
Because the taste doesn't stay there.
I think it's because Hungry Jack's has mayo on every burger.
And the you know what it is?
The flame grill
The flame grill stays in your mouth.
Yeah.
Where at Macca's it doesn't. Macca's.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Macca's. Not like that. That's a hard one, but yeah, Macca's.
Microsoft or Macintosh? That's what I said. Remember, I was going to ask you, Rob,
Macintosh.
or Mac. Like that's what it is, Macintosh.
I haven't heard it being
I
called
know.
Macintosh for a while.
I'm Microsoft. Jess says Microsoft. I've only ever used a Mac.
I bought a Mac back when I was with my ex.
I'm
It
Microsoft.
was good,
They're good, but I'm Microsoft.
but they're a lot of money, and yeah, I wouldn't buy a Mac anymore. But it depends. Like if you're doing design work, they're good, but they don't last as long, man. The Macs.
I'm interested in what you say about this one.
What's the next one?
Pizza or hamburgers? So pizza or burgers?
Oh, can I fold it and make it a burger? How about the pizza burger?
You got to pick pizza or burger.
There's a place in Sydney.
No,
listen.
I know, but you got to pick.
There's a place in Sydney that does pizza burger. And I want to do it. Can you make it for me?
Yeah, probably.
It's a burger and a pizza together.
Yeah, probably. You got to pick pizza or burgers.
Nah, I'm gonna go burgers because I love my
I
sandwiches.
I thought you were gonna pick burgers.
Yeah, but I love my pizza. Don't get me wrong.
I'm picking pizza.
You think pizza?
Listen,
Yeah, but you get sick of pizza, man.
yeah, no, but I've been a pizza maker since I was 7 years old, man.
All right, that's an
Like,
early age.
I was in the shop at like 7, 8 years old. So, listen. I love pizza. It's one of my favorite foods.
Look, I love it too, and I think it's good, and I would love to eat as much as I can of it, but
I know.
burgers for me, because
Sushi or Korean barbecue? I'm gonna say sushi because I've had more of it.
yeah, same sushi.
That's
Sushi, and you get a lot of variety with
Yeah.
sushi. With Korean barbecue, what's just a barbecue?
yeah. I haven't had it enough. But I'm not saying it's not good. I just haven't had it enough.
Yeah.
Probably because we don't have it much here.
Is there any more?
Yeah. Macca's, I like their coffee and quarter pounder. GT says I agree with him about the
Yeah,
quarter
the
pounder.
quarter pounders are great.
Hey, once I have HJs, I don't know. Hey, once I have had HJs, I don't want to have it for a year, GT's saying. So saying get sick of it.
Yeah, you get the taste.
And then he says pizza. Yeah, we started making our own. He's saying, geez, Chris, you can get pizza burgers here in Adelaide.
Where?
Dawes Road HS Research Skills. He's having a go at us tonight.
Hey, how about this one? Ready? WWF or WWE?
F.
F?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did it go E?
2002, 3?
Stone Cold was still WWF champion, so WWF.
WWF?
Yep.
I think the Attitude Era.
Yeah, it was still WWF.
WWF.
You know what? I loved WCWA.
So WWF or WCW?
WWF, but I like WCW better than WWE. Because I haven't liked it when it's been WWE.
There was a point, I reckon, that I liked WCW more at one point. Just
yeah,
once.
there was.
And then WWF just...
You know what it was?
Yeah.
There was, remember that one year? There was about a
they
year
smashed them.
where and every night it was beating the Monday night
Yeah, it was.
ratings.
That's when I used to like it.
WCW was amazing.
It was great.
Because everyone was good in it. Like at the time, I know you're not his biggest fan, but like at the time, Goldberg was amazing. Hulk Hogan was there.
It was good.
Nash. And they were all good.
Yeah, it was good.
And
cool.
the feud that Goldberg had with Hogan, and that was just...
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
I remember it was like him versus
Yeah.
like 7 people. Like
Yeah,
Steiner, Luger.
Yeah.
And it was amazing, man.
Yeah.
And I actually commented on a video today, a short come up, the finger poke of doom. And I commented on it, I said, that's the night WCW died. And you know how many people liked it?
Oh, really?
It's true, man. That killed WWE. That
WCW.
WCW, sorry, the finger poke
Yeah.
killed it.
Yeah.
So it was the worst. I don't know who was thinking to do that.
What do you think? AEW or WWE?
See, I haven't watched it enough, but
See, I'm going to go AEW at this time because I
Yeah.
actually like watching it.
yeah,
But
you do, yeah.
WWE is getting better.
Yeah, it's getting back because Triple H is in
Yeah,
charge.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I just thought I'd bring wrestling up.
GT23 says WWW what? Neither. I thought he was going to do a Stone Cold thing then because he said
You
what?
you either love wrestling or you hate
don't.
it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
one of
that's
those things.
true.
It's one- If you either hate or love it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
I grew up watching it because my uncle was obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And we were just
Yeah,
into it.
my
We were
mum
into it
was
because
into it.
we loved it because our uncle got us into it. And
Yeah. I mean, I've lost a bit of interest now, but I
Yeah.
still watch like WrestleMania. I'll watch and that.
yeah, it's going 2 days, isn't it?
Yeah, went like last year too.
Yeah. And then Rob says, I agree. Countless percent.
How about this? There's an easy one: sugar or salt.
That's not easy. That's
Or-
not as
or
easy.
Sweet or savory?
No. Sugar or salt is not as easy as you think. What are you? I'm picking salt.
Salt.
It's not easy.
No, it's not.
You would think people pick sugar. But salt. Think about all the foods that are ethnics.
Yeah.
Put salt on.
So you don't put much sugar
No,
on it.
I
Why do
don't
you
get
put sugar on
you
it?
don't get a cucumber, right? Or a tomato.
You put
Sugar on it, but you put salt, and it's the best.
It is.
Oh.
It's
Zen,
true,
a
it's
Zen question. Turning left, doing your own thing, versus turning right, conforming with society.
So you mean like going like not conforming or conforming?
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a rogue.
Yeah.
I don't like. I like to.
Listen, I
I like
think
to buck the trend.
I think we all like to believe that, but I think we all conform to a degree because
We
we
do.
pay taxes, we
I mean, you can't live in this society
without conforming. Yeah, you'd be.
You have to conform.
You'd be. What's the word? I don't know. Ostracized. You wouldn't.
But I think a lot of people are so sick of the government.
Yes,
now
I agree. That's what I mean. I think
to.
we want to believe that we don't conform, but like you said, we have to. Otherwise, you're done.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to pay taxes, but I have to. I don't want to, but yeah, that's actually a good question. No sugar, no salt, Rob says. Yeah, that would be probably the ultimate goal. But I think I'll take salt.
You need
over
salt.
sugar,
You need that in your diet.
But I think you can get it without adding it.
Oh yeah, true.
Same with sugars.
Yeah,
you can get it from fruit.
Yeah, you can.
You can get it without adding it. Yeah,
100%. And you can get it from meats and stuff. That's salt.
I like it when it was Channel 7 in the 70s. GT says.
How about this? Channel 7, Channel 9, or Channel 10?
I think it changes every decade. For me, there was a point where Channel 10 was the best. Then there was a point where Channel 9, when it was like, when cricket was all on there, like, it was huge. And there was a point where 7 had all the sport. It was big.
Yeah.
I think it changes on who gets the rights. That's what I think.
I like Channel 7 when I was young.
Not conforming, a.k.a. being non-traditional, Jess says. Yeah, I think most people want to be I mean, there's people that like conforming, like living by the rules.
I think if you know how the government works, if you can get away with something, good on you.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
I agree.
If you can.
Hot weather versus cold weather.
It's a good one. See, I like both, but
do you know
hot weather?
I think I get sick of the hot weather quicker than I get sick of the cold weather, so I'm gonna say cold.
Nah, but it's been so shit. Like we haven't had much hot weather. Like
I know, but the thing is, once it gets to a point where we've had those heat waves, I'll rather put up with 10 days of snow than 10 days of 40 degrees. If that was,
really?
Yeah, 100%. Like I was in New York with Jess and it was freezing, but I didn't give a shit. If I was in New York and it was 40 degrees, I've been done.
If I've got air conditioning and stuff, then I'm fine. But back in the day when there was no air conditioning, it was tough.
I remember back in the day when we only had the big wall rattler, right, at my dad's house, right? And it was like, in summer, the whole family was in the lounge room sleeping because like you couldn't, you didn't have air conditioning.
It's tough. Like if you can't, it's tough. But yeah, I think summer for me. I like going outdoors more and doing stuff outdoors and.
Agree with Jess. As much as possible that is legal and not detrimental. And I think that's what you said. If you can get away with it and it's like... And Jess is saying, yes, like agree. We had 2 channels, ABC versus commercial, 7, 9, 10, MASH. We preferred ABC, Aussie, and UK TV. There you go. Back day versus night.
Day. I like night too, but...
I'm a bit of a night owl.
Amanda would say night. She's a night owl. But she's made me more a night owl.
Jess is saying day, but I'm a bit of a night owl.
But I like getting up in the morning.
I hate getting up in the morning.
I like to sleep in. Don't get me wrong, but like in the morning, that fresh air and that just something about the morning that's special for me. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know, something special about the morning.
I'm gonna say night.
Night.
World champion wrestling Mario Milano. Killer Carl Cox. Carl Cox is a DJ, isn't he? He's like one of the best producers ever. Like drum and bass house producers. I don't know.
I've got one for you. Mario or Sonic?
Mario. Nintendo over Sega for me. I had a Nintendo more. Yeah. Mario's better. Sonic is a rip-off of Mario, really. It was.
Sonic was good.
It was okay. It wasn't as good as Mario, I don't think.
It's different.
It was different.
It was different.
In a Hess way. Jess has put the day and then she put the sun emoji.
Oh, look, I like that. Yeah, Night's all right.
Mario,
but
man. Mario better than Sonic.
Sonic?
Yeah. What about Alex the Kid?
I don't think he got too much popularity.
He didn't.
I used to love the song though.
Talking 70s, KP, GT23 says. Yeah,
how about this? 90s or 80s?
Well...
80s or 90s?
Listen, we grew up more in the 90s, so I'm going to say... I know we're born in the 80s.
Well, yeah, but we grew up in the 90s.
Yeah, we did. But, 80s always gets... around the year I'm born, when they do polls... gets voted for the best era of music and stuff, like 85, 86, around those eras.
Yeah.
Gets voted for. But the 80s clothing was terrible.
Terrible.
But living in the 80s probably was. I've asked my dad about it before, and Rob can probably comment on it. Like, I think we sort of pine for living back in those eras, man. I think we missed out a bit. We didn't, because we grew up in the 90s and we lived through it a bit. I think it was probably better to grow up then than now.
Yeah, I think we've said that before as well.
Yeah, I think that.
I reckon the 80s would have been
It was a simpler time, man.
Simpler time.
Wasn't it better? Like, you yearn for that simpler time sometimes?
Like, you know what? Sometimes I can't, it spins me out. You know how we got a phone now? Before, there was no phones.
No.
So to reach someone,
The home phone.
you'd have to be on a home phone.
And if they weren't there, you can't get them.
Exactly.
If they don't want to pick up that home phone.
Like, if someone's not picking up the phone, people fucking go hysterics now.
Rob said 80s, hands down. That's what I'm saying. I think a lot of people say that the 80s was really good, except for the clothing and the hairstyles.
Hairstyles wild. But you know what? The mullets have come back a bit now. A lot of people get the mullet.
What's with the mullet?
I don't know, man. Comb over or the mullet? What would you rather have
What would I rather have?
if you had to choose?
Well, if saying a comb over would mean I'd have to be bold. So probably a
Nah,
mullet.
comb over is like what Jim Saturday has right now. Like the comb over gets the leg
I'll
over.
probably go with that over a mullet, what Jim has.
I was going mullet.
Do you know I had a guy at soccer a couple of weeks ago, this young dude at soccer, he was trying to act tough to me on the soccer field, and he said something to me about my bun, my man bun. Like, he goes, "Oh, you got a man bun," and he was he was a young guy. And I said to him, "Did you think of that all by yourself? Like, about the payout?" And he was just looking at me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I said, I can slap you and you can go tell everyone that a bloke with a man bun slapped you around.
That's
Because
wild.
it's the dumbest payout. Oh,
Well,
you've
what's
got a
wrong-
man bun. What does it mean?
It's not a man bun. It's just
No,
hair.
but does that mean someone with a man bun couldn't be physically strong or something? Or who cares? It's a hair. It's hair.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's like me shaving off. Like
I
everyone.
don't know, but it's
like
like,
be hoo-ha about
it's
it.
like a stereotype. People
it's a
use,
face.
"Oh, you got a man bun." It's like, yeah, good on you, man.
It's like my face, man. Like I've shaved and everyone's going crazy.
You're the eagle. So Dan has joined. And there's all
Dan?
this stuff going on. He's saying,
Damn.
"Good evening, Dr. Laz." So he's saying hello to Rob. And there he is.
Oh, there he is, Dan.
So he says, "The champ is here." They're all saying hello.
Oh, that's nice. Very, very, very. Our chat's very
So-
nice. Nice guys.
Texting with emojis or without emojis?
I used to be a non-emoji guy, but now I'm more of an emoji guy. I
Yeah.
think emojis now.
I don't use them that often. I use them to Jess and that, like a love heart and stuff. But I don't use them.
You're a nice guy.
Oh, man.
You're
Don't
very,
use them.
you're very nice, man.
Good evening, Dr. Laz. GT, always a pleasure. Love emojis. Jess says same. Big man looking fresh. Babyface Chris.
I know, man. Yeah, I
But
tried.
then GT23 says the difference is we wouldn't be connecting now, in a simpler time, because we wouldn't be doing this.
All right, so how about this, right? Eagle or beard?
For you,
Yeah.
I think you look better with a beard.
Oh, there you go.
Beard suits you.
Yeah.
But it's probably because I'm just used to it now.
Yeah.
When I first met you, you didn't have a beard.
I reckon you beard.
See, I actually think I look better with it like a number one, like not razor, but like stubble.
Yeah.
That's what I think is.
Well, I got stubble. Like it looks like I've shaved fully, but there
Yeah,
is stubble.
I think the best look on me is like stubble,
Yeah.
like a nice stubble, not
Yeah.
not like the That's me.
Yeah.
What I think personally.
You're a nice guy. Yeah.
Had to shave off all of his anger from defending Port last night. Damn says. Yeah, damn. He lost his beard due to the cost of living crisis. He sold it on eBay.
Yeah,
Agreed.
It's going for a lot of money.
Agreed, GT23. Internet is a plus. Listen, I agree. Not all forms of internet are good, but it's definitely a plus for these sort of things. But I hate how people can use it to
Like, yeah, for their own benefits.
nah, like for pedophilia things. I hate how people can do that, man.
Yeah.
And they use the internet to their gain for
Yeah.
that sort of shit. That
Yeah.
I hate that, but it's
It happens, man.
what's emoji for nice guy?
I don't know, like
A laughing smile.
smile or thumbs
Yeah.
up.
Jess, what's the best look for KP? Damn says.
She likes she's shaving, eh?
Stubble, she'll say, I think.
Stubble,
Like the
okay.
stubble, yeah.
Yeah.
I think she'll say stubble.
Yep.
But I don't know. She's definitely not going to say beard. Like long. She's not going to say long beard. Because when I had the Viking beard,
You look wild.
she wasn't happy.
We should get we're gonna get a picture.
I'll bring that picture up of the Viking beard just so everyone can see
Have
it.
to,
I'll bring it up. That one. I've only got
You
that
have
one.
to.
It was massive. It was like lockdown.
It was so wild.
Jess didn't like it. But she said to me, I'm just going to let you have it and just experience it and, do what you got to do. But she wasn't happy. Damn, KP should be no beard. Jess, ? Rob is saying, yeah. Liz, I think Jess will say, like, stubble. I'll bring the stubble back. If that's what everyone wants,
I think you should keep the beard. I like it.
keep the beard. Jess tells me when it gets too long. Like, if I see Jess and she says to me now, it's getting a bit long, I have to cut it. That's the deal we've got.
Is that right?
When Jess says it's getting a bit long now,
Yeah.
it usually comes off. So if Jess tells me it's getting a bit long, it'll come off. So if I'm shaved, Jess has told me it's getting a bit long now. Just settle that beard down a little bit. I reckon the beard suits, Damn says. I actually reckon I look better with a stubble too.
I like the beard like that, yeah.
But I like the feel of the beard. That's the thing.
It gets itchy sometimes, but
No,
yeah.
I don't know. I've saying that to Jess. I don't know if it's because we're meant to have facial hair. It just feels, when I had that big beard, it just felt right.
Well, I got like white hairs coming through it, so I'm not too happy about that.
Jess gives me a compliment. See, she goes, KP suits everything, but stubble best. So got a compliment there.
You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy.
I got that little compliment there. Jess has to give me a compliment. We didn't even like it when we're watching it.
What? How many likes we got, man?
Let's go have a look.
Guys, if you are,
there's
listen,
8 likes. So
8 likes, so there's 7 people, so not too bad.
Here we go.
Thanks,
I'm
guys.
clean shaven, but I detest shaving. Can I wax my face? Ouch, Rob, my wife's the breadwinner. KP is an SMS character for Jess. Don't wax your face, Jess says.
Hey, shaving or waxing?
I've waxed my legs and shaved in them,
Yeah.
like for soccer and that. And definitely shaving is like more preferable. Waxing hurts.
Waxing does hurt, but you
But
feel
it lasts
better.
longer.
It lasts longer. Yeah.
Jess is the hashtag nicest, Damn says. Jess is nice. Jess is very nice.
She's nice. Nice.
Hashtag
Nice
very
girl.
nice. Nice girl.
Nice gal.
I say to her, you're a nice guy, but you're a girl. Hashtag nice guy. GT23, not sure what you mean, but I asked my wife to be the breadwinner. She said, no, you do it. Sims, not SMS, he says, and he's cracking up laughing. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes the chat, they get into some things that and I lose track of what they're actually talking about.
All right, how about this one? This is a real personal one. HFD Media or Hunkyfooddudes?
HFD Media. I prefer doing the podcasts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, personally.
Yeah.
But I loved that we got into it doing the food side of things, but it's hard to sustain, just trying food and that,
It is hard,
Yeah.
especially when you're trying to lose weight and stuff.
yeah, whereas I like doing this more.
Yeah.
Personally. You?
I had fun. Look,
I like doing it.
that first year that
I
you
loved
came
it.
in,
Loved it.
we had a good time.
I loved it. Loved it.
I remember every time we'd come here, get the food,
It
do
was the
it.
best. It was like a routine
fun.
thing. I loved it.
It was fun.
But I like this now.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, it's different. I like how we just sit back, we just talk, and we're doing live shows now.
Yeah.
I like how we're interacting with the people and
Does the chat want us to go back to doing food stuff?
haven't liked. Sorry, GT says. Nice guy emoji. Just put a symbol of emoji, but that might be the nice guy emoji. There you go. Chris, you're not being very hashtag direct tonight.
I was direct last night.
He was direct last night. It just comes and goes.
It comes and goes.
It's only on the footy show when he's direct. Drive-in versus no drive-ins. I like drive-ins. I liked drive-ins.
Drive-ins are wild. Yeah, drive-ins for me.
Chris is hashtag relaxed guy tonight. He's very relaxed.
The Eagles landed, so
When we're on the couch, we're relaxed.
it's the couch, man.
Yeah,
This is
we're
like
relaxed.
the couch. You have to relax.
The shave makes him a new person. Well, Rob, I'm not making the mullah house husband, but I like it, GT23 says. There you go. That's like Jess showed me this movie, and this guy, he's like this young dude, and he's like trying to get it with this older lady. She's like a doctor, and she goes, "What? Do you just want to be a stay-at-home dad the rest of your life?" And he looks at her, and he's like, "Did I just win the lottery?" It's the best. So the funniest thing ever, I cracked up laughing when Jess showed it to me. It was wild. Music, vinyl versus CD versus streaming. I'm going to say streaming and that is definitely easier, but quality, nothing beats vinyl.
Vinyls, yeah.
Nothing beat vinyl. For
But,
quality.
I mean, do they still make vinyl now? They probably do.
We won't ask Krillin because like all this vinyl sitting in front of us. Yeah, so.
Yeah, don't ask Krillin now.
So Hess, there's no drive-ins left, Jess says.
It is a bit Hess. It was a nice family outing, wasn't it?
Roast versus fried. I like shallow frying. It depends what it is.
Fried.
It depends what it is. I like shallow fried like chips and stuff. I'd rather shallow fried chips than a roast potato. But I would rather a roast pork than a fried.
But you wouldn't fry pork, would you?
Well, you could fry chicken. Would you rather fried chicken or roast chicken?
Nah, fried.
Really?
If it's KFC.
Yeah, I'd rather roast rotisserie chicken.
Nah, I can't.
Yeah,
I don't like rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, you don't like them?
That's why I'm a fat guy.
You don't like rotisserie chicken? Like from a good shop, like a rotisserie chicken? Nah.
Not really. Look, charcoal chicken, yeah.
What about a roast turkey?
No, I'm more into the fried
Yeah,
stuff.
well, that's fair. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
So this comes up a lot in a professional situation. Tie versus no tie. I know my dad would say tie. Hands down tie. My dad reckons...
Like tie?
Yeah, like to wear a tie. Professionally, you got to wear a tie.
No.
My dad used to go work every day with a Windsor.
No, I would... I can't even do a tie. Can you do a tie up? I can't.
Only because my dad taught me.
I can't do it.
I'm going to go... This might be weird. I'm going to say tie. I like the look of a tie. You know, even remember when we went to Jazzman's wedding? I came in I like a tie.
Was I wearing a tie?
Nah, I think you had open. I like the tie. I like the look of a tie.
I'm not a tie guy.
I just like it. I don't know what it is. I think it looks... I don't know.
You should wear a tie right now. I don't understand why you're not
I
wearing
can
one.
wear a suit and tie on the show.
No,
why not?
just wear the tie. That's it.
No, but you need a shirt for a tie. You
No,
can't just wear a tie around
No,
here.
you don't really need it.
You know what I should do? We
just-
should make a HFD top that's got the tuxedo printed on it with HFD media.
You should.
We should do that.
Yeah.
And be sitting here with like tuxedos.
You should,
That's
man.
wild.
Shit.
Ties are the cherry on top. I agree. That's what I agree. Chicken salt or regular salt?
Chicken salt.
On what though? On what?
If you put them on chips.
I think chicken salt only goes on chips. But I love regular salt on chips as well. Regular salt goes on everything. Chicken
Yeah,
salt
you're
doesn't
right.
go on everything.
You are true.
If it's just for chips,
Chicken salt.
yeah, you're probably lean. But I love regular salt, even on chips. I love salt on chips. Just regular.
Yeah, but you know, you go to these places
And
now,
salt
they
goes on
put
everything.
if they crack the salt too much, it's too
Yeah,
much.
I agree. Depends on the food. He wrote depends on the food, Hess, but then he corrected himself. He meant to say Jess, and he's got Hess on the mind. He wrote Jess is cracking up. Fuck, I came runner up, John said in Survival of the Fittest. Oh, that's spewing, man. My autocorrect now does Hess, damn says.
Does it? Yes.
Jess goes, I should make my name Hess, laughing my ass off instead of Jess. Jess, what
Jess.
And then Rob is laughing about last time. He goes, Jess, what does ruffle mean? Because remember last week he's like, what's ruffle?
Ruffle, yeah.
That when Rob said that, I was in tears. That was
What's
so
it?
funny. Rolling on the floor laughing.
That's it.
Jess is just cracking up. GT's like, so KP, what condiment is best on your pizza? Well, I don't. Every pizza.
Barbecue sauce. Oh, maybe not.
Every pizza. I think every pizza starts with a margarita, which is sauce and cheese.
So tomato sauce, but
And cheese.
salsa.
No, the sauce, tomato sauce.
Not fucking.
Not ketchup.
Not ketchup.
No, but a proper made sauce with basil,
Yeah.
a tomato-based sauce.
On pizza, but you don't put many condiments on pizza.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, without mozzarella and the sauce, the pizza is shit. I think.
All right, Hawaiian or barbecue chicken?
Hawaiian.
Does pineapple belong on a pizza?
If you like it, I think so. Yeah. Remember, even Giuseppe said that. If you like it, who cares? It's
Exactly.
it's everyone's preference.
Yeah, yeah.
And remember, Rob said it once. I hate those people. Like Rob's Italian, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, fruit doesn't exist on a pizza. Tomato's a fucking fruit. You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
tomato is a fruit.
100%.
So
100%.
get over that comment, please. And Giuseppe is full-blown, born-bred Italy.
Totally, yeah.
And what did he say? He goes, no, pineapple's fine. If you like it,
If you like
who cares?
it. Yeah, yeah. It's not traditional.
Yeah,
Right?
and remember I said that to him. We had my pizza bar. We had that chicken Caesar pizza.
Yeah.
It was fucking beautiful.
But you know what? It's becoming traditional now in Australia.
Hawaiian
pineapple.
is, yeah.
It
Ham
is.
pineapple is, yeah. Definitely.
Sure is.
Barbecue sauce, Hess, Johnny G says, I agree. Not on I don't like it on pizza.
I don't mind it.
I don't really like barbecue sauce as much.
I
in
don't like
general.
chicken on a pizza.
Barbecue sauce or mustard.
On the pizza?
Nah, just if you had to pick a condiment.
Mustard.
Yeah,
man.
I agree. Mustard. Way
Dijon
more.
mustard, or there's this one mustard that Amanda gets from the Polish shop.
Yeah, see, everyone's saying correct that I said the sauce is the most important. Like, sauce and mozzarella is the most important part.
Yeah, but you wouldn't put mustard on a pizza.
No. You never know. You could put it on top and it could probably taste good. You'd never know. You just don't know.
No.
Because,
No one's ever tried it, really.
yeah, you just...
Well, maybe they have, but...
They maybe haven't. And you would... Mustard, probably... Seeded mustard. You could probably put seeded mustard on a pizza. It might taste
All
good.
right, savoury pizza or dessert pizza?
Listen, dessert pizzas are nice, but I'm going to go savoury.
Savoury.
Because you can eat... Mate, a dessert pizzas are good, but...
Depends what's on it, though.
You got Nutella and Mars bar on that on a pizza. Like, it's fucking nice, but...
Yeah.
Mate, too much of that is just wrong.
You probably can't eat lots of that, though.
Museum or art gallery? Rob says.
Museum or art gallery?
I'm going to say museum.
Museum.
Jess said that's tough, but I'm going to go museum. And Damn says art gallery by Country Mile. And then he says mustard is Hess. No. Mustard over barbecue sauce, Rob says. Pineapple on pizza since the 70s. Come on, not a new thing, GT says. Sweet chili sauce, Sakal said.
I love sweet chili sauce.
Sweet chili sauce is
Chili
nice.
or sweet chili? I'd rather sweet chili.
But it just depends. No, I love
I like chili, don't get me wrong, but...
You couldn't even handle the chip, mate. Me and Rob
I did it, though.
Me and Rob did it, didn't have a drink for 10 minutes.
Rob didn't do it.
He did it on the World Cup one. He
Oh,
ate
he
it.
did
And
too.
he was dying, but
was dying, yeah.
he did it.
Yeah, but man, that was bad, man.
Jim just... This is Jim. If you're challenging Jim, oh, Jim, do 10 minutes. He goes like this. Drink straight away.
Oh, yeah, it feels alright, man.
It's good, man. You have a drink in like 1 second. Savory all day, every day, Damn says. So much hessery. John said. I would put mustard on the right pizza, definitely, Rob. So that's what I'm saying. Seeded mustard especially, you could put on a pizza. I reckon it'd be okay, yeah. Savory pizza, 1,000,000,000,000,000%, Rob is saying.
How about this?
Sweet chili is wild, Damn says.
How about burgers? I know we did burgers, but burgers or hot dogs? Like a good hot dog. One with like a big Kransky in the middle or something.
Listen, I'm going to probably lean burgers, but hot dogs are wild. It depends. Some days I'd feel like a hot dog over a burger. But overall, maybe burgers. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Do a Greek one. Baklava or gataifi. Does anyone know what that is besides
Wait,
us?
cream kataifi or normal
No,
kataifi?
normal. Oh, cream.
Cream? Cream
Yeah,
kataifi
me
every
too.
day.
Yeah, me too.
Baklava's got nothing on it.
No, not on cream gataifi.
Nothing.
No
It's
way.
got nothing on it.
But it's better than normal gataifi.
It's better than normal
But
kataifi.
not cream
Nah,
gataifi.
nah,
The
cream.
you know how good my dad makes cream gataifi?
Oh, it would be nice.
He makes a wild one. It's bad. He makes it on to eat the whole tray. Just
Yeah, it's so
gets
good.
it.
Yeah. Kataifi
John
as well.
said oral or sex.
Huh?
Oral
Or
or
set.
sex. And then Don't At Me says sex. Oral yes. Burger over hot dog, Rob says. And then Jess says John's wild. Listen, I don't think anyone, like, I think everyone's ultimately going to pick, like, sex, aren't they? Like,
Yeah,
with
unless
your partner, like, it's like
depends how good they are with what do they call it? Fellatio?
fellatio. Like, so
Yeah.
I think you
We're using the proper terms here, aren't we?
fellatio and cunnilingus, I think, are the terms. But I think, I don't know, when you listen, my partner's in the chat and I'm saying, like, when you're, let's say, making love to your, it's a connection. Like, you're
Yeah.
That's what I think. Like it's
Sex, I guess.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme or Donut King? Zakal says.
I reckon Donut King. Krispy Kreme is just too sugary, man.
Jimmy says 1 lick only. Hey lads, and he's praying.
Oh wow, Jimmy finally graces us.
Bolognese or carbonara?
Bolognese.
Jess said carbonara.
Carbonara. No, bolognese just by the thread.
I'm saying bolognese.
Yeah.
Dam says bolognese. GT23 says both. And then he says awkward. We're talking about the... Well, it's John's question.
How about this, ready? Pizza Hut or Domino's?
Hut.
I reckon Domino's.
Pizza Haven was better than both.
Pizza Haven was the best.
I loved Pizza Haven.
Does anyone remember Pizza Haven?
Rob
would remember that.
I loved Pizza Haven.
Pizza Haven was the bomb, man. What?
Damn. He goes, oral for Jim because he only lasts #1 lick.
That's great. That's a comment of the night.
Oh, man.
Comment of the night. Damn.
Don't know about donuts, but Krispy Kreme are a massive sugar hit. Oh, man. I got to give him his damn for that. That was wild. Damn. He just
went there and went whack.
Jim got burnt.
He went whack. Or he went damn.
Cinnamon donut or chocolate donut?
I don't know, man. They
Traditional.
Those Castle Plaza cinnamon.
I'm going to say cinnamon, eh? But...
I'm not a big cinnamon fan.
But cinnamon donuts, if they're good, that Castle... Nothing has ever matched them, eh?
Nah.
Listen, if you know...
I'm so glad we know.
If you know, you know. But there was this one place when we were growing up that made these cinnamon donuts and you used to watch it get made.
It was...
The experience of watching them was like as good as eating them. Like, and when that shut down, do you know how devastated I was? Because I was like to my mum and dad, I was like, Baba, can we go and we'll get the donuts? And we got there and it was closed. I bawled my eyes out, but I was devastated because I loved that, man.
You go there first, I would buy you like, you have a coffee, you get a donut, and then you'd walk over to Wendy's, get a hot dog before you leave. It was the best. Is Wendy's still there?
Nah. Well, not many Wendy's around anymore.
But that Wendy's, I used to love going there too.
That Wendy's rocked in Castle Plaza.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
My
local pizza bar with Giuseppe from Napoli circa 1987, Waiala, Rob says. Hot coffee or iced coffee?
Hot coffee.
I'm saying hot. John says hot. Jess likes hot. Iced. Jess loves iced lattes. And then Dam says hot black coffee.
All right.
# short black only.
Here's one for you. A veal schnitzel or chicken schnitzel?
Veal.
I'm going chicken. Has to be chicken.
I like chicken over beef, but I like veal.
Schnitzels.
Yes. But they don't do veal schnitzels anymore as much.
They do?
Not as much. Now they use beef, and it's not as good. Veal was when they used to be.
Some places
they do.
Veal.
Some places do, but not as. They're not as common. They used to be everywhere because veal was cheaper back in the day, and it was actually good quality. But, politicians or employ politicians as speed bumps.
Who said that, damn?
Rob. Definitely speed bumps.
Speed bumps.
Have you tried the new Fruit Loops Clumio? No. John says Russia or China.
Russia or China? I've never
Jeff
been.
says none.
Never been, so I can't,
I don't
say. I'd like to go to Russia, see the snow.
I don't really care for either.
China, I'm not really that.
No. Jess just says none. Dam says China.
I reckon Russia. That'd be cool.
You talking about like to visit or or the governments?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm not being governed by them.
I don't know. Like Jess is just saying no politicians, not even as speed bumps, because they could get up and start working again, even if they're speed bumps. You know what I mean?
How about this one, ready? Bruce Lee or Jet Li?
Bruce. But if you said Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan, just because I saw him more, I would lean to Jackie Chan. Not saying he's better than him as a martial artist, but I liked his movies.
I was obsessed with Bruce Lee.
So was I.
Yeah.
But I just think because he died young, and Jackie Chan got to make all these Hollywood blockbusters.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan did
What
what
Bruce
Bruce
should
Lee
have
was
done.
meant to do.
Oh, that's right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's why I'd lean maybe to him because I just loved how he did his stunts and shit. Like he was.
he was good.
I mean, he was a stuntman for Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, listen, I loved both. Romantic evening, night in or night out?
I reckon night out.
Night in.
Night in?
Yeah. I'm a homebody. Jess will tell you.
I like going out to a nice restaurant,
Yeah, no.
whining, dining,
Yeah.
you know, and then take it.
Do you like? What do you drink wine?
Well, I said it in like a.
No, but do you drink? Am I just asking? Do
I
you?
can have a red wine here and there, but nothing.
Do you prefer red wine or white wine?
I used to be a white wine guy, but now I'm
I want
red.
to see what Rob says.
I'm a red guy now, I think. But red, if I get drunk on red, man, forget about it.
Oh yeah, red wine gets you smacked.
Forget about it.
Jackie Chan or Donnie Yen? I'm gonna say Jackie Chan.
Which one's Donnie Yen?
Is he
Is
the
it-
IP man guy?
Is it the Ip Man?
Yeah, is that Ip Man? I like Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan's cool.
Jackie Chan, I think, mate, he's one of the best stuntmen of all time. The guy's
Oh, yeah.
next level, and he was a really good martial artist too. Like, he
Yeah.
was. You seen a guy that was in his 50s when he did Rush Hour, and he's climbing up walls, and then when they show these parkour people, they're going, "Oh, look how crazy it is!" And like, this guy's like this 5'5" Asian bloke was in his 50s doing it, and you're like, why didn't anyone care then? Like, he was amazing.
He was amazing. Here's one for you.
Red wine, no questions asked. Damn says.
Here's one for you, right? Because you work in the northern suburbs.
Yes.
Elizabeth or Davern Park? Like, what would you prefer to go?
Listen, let's just cut it straight. I only go there if I have jobs there.
If you gotta,
they're not much of a muchness, really, to me.
Nah,
Devon Park is considered
worse.
worse, but I think they're very similar. I don't go there often. I've been like, mate, I remember once we were playing Elizabeth in soccer,
Yeah.
and we're going out there, and we were driving to the ground, and these people were pushing a couch across the road from the house to come and watch the soccer. And they sat down on the couch outside, didn't pay to go in, and they were watching the soccer. And then when we were leaving, they were pushing the couch back.
That's the best.
I was just like,
That's the
hey,
best.
at least they're using it, man.
Sorry for anyone in the chat that lives in Elizabeth. We're not giving. I know there's some good parts to it.
Rob says red wine and white wine. He says he's not picking, I think. Damn, that's just, you're not allowed to even ask that. He says Man U or Man City.
Oh, we know that question. We know that
Well,
answer,
Rob's
sorry.
going to say Man City.
Yeah. You always say Man United no matter what.
Rob's not the only Man City fan ever.
No, I know someone that's a Man City fan.
Yeah, Rob.
Rob.
And Jess is just laughing.
What else is there?
Liverpool or forget it, GT says.
How about marriage or non-marriage? Like, do you think people should be married? Does it matter these days?
I don't think so, no. Listen, I just think it's on what you want to do. But I mean, you're together. Like, me and Jess are not married. Like, I mean,
I'm not married
we
either.
own a house together, and
Yeah.
we do all the things that.
So it's not important. Like,
Nah.
marriage is not important.
Don't think so. Like, we're engaged.
If this was 30 years
I'd be
ago,
considered like inappropriate.
yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, you,
Me,
Jess, and Amanda are inappropriate back
100%.
in the day.
Yep.
But I don't think it matters. Like, no, I don't think it's. Jess says engaged forever. You know the 5-year engagement, the movie? Me and Jess are like the forever engagement. So are you and Amanda. We're like the
100%.
forever engaged. It's like
That's
a
it.
new movie.
I reckon engaged should be the new married.
Yeah, new mayor. If you're married, it's uncool. If you're engaged, you're one of the cool kids, man. It's an individual thing for me, not married. Damn, he's saying, yeah, I just think it's like it wouldn't.
If you're religious, then it might be something that you want to do.
Yeah,
If you're not religious, then it's a lot easier not to do
I
it.
think a lot in our culture, a lot of time back in the day, that's what it was. You were pushed for the marriage by like the grandparents and all that.
Yeah.
But now, like, not to put it like bluntly, like a lot of the grandparents like have passed on.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
like, and like my dad moved here in 1969. Like my dad's very modern. Like he's one of the older Greek Cypriots, but he's very modern because he worked in
You
the
worked in
government and
insurance,
things like
yeah.
that. So he's very modernized.
Yeah.
And he would never push that. Like, there was a lot of our cultures like pushed on, oh, Chris, you got to be with a Greek girl, or they used to do
100%,
that.
yeah,
but
they did.
my dad would never have done that ever. Like,
Yeah.
obviously your dad didn't either. Like, it's not a,
No.
it's and never pushed to say, oh, you have to get married. Like, whereas back in the day, they would have.
Well, back in the day, they used to proxy people
Yeah,
off.
exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
So you didn't have a say.
No, that's right.
You get married to this person, that's it.
And then GT23 says, hey, Jess, not important. And Jess says, nope. Chris, I don't think marriage, brackets formal, is not the key. Great question. There you go. Yeah, it is. I agree. Like, it's, if you're together, me and Jess have been together over 10 years. How about you and Amanda?
Over 10 years, yeah.
Over 10 years. You know, like, and it's of no difference. We got engaged in 2012 when we went to, not 12, sorry. When did we go to, that's when we went to England. When did we go to New York? Because when we got back, we've been engaged for like 6 years. So, like, it doesn't make a, it's no.
Yeah.
Cool dad, GT saying. Listen, my dad, I know you guys have seen him and obviously we talk about him and that. My dad, he'd go down, man. Like the boys would say that. He'd go down in history as one of the coolest dads. Like my dad is one of the boys. Like it's,
cool.
If that's the way I can put it, he is like,
very
he's
cool.
like one of the group of friends more than being with one of the dads. Like that's how everyone looks at him. Like he's just,
he's really cool.
he's
guy.
chill. He's cool.
Chill,
yeah.
No, he's a good bloke.
Multiple partner life or partner for life? Jess said. My partner's asking this. Cool.
Yeah.
Partner.
Partner.
Listen, I think, you know, when you're young, like, and you're going around, like, and you know, you're single and that. I think when you actually meet someone, it's way better. Like when you settle down, like you realize how much better it is.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon?
Yeah, of course.
That's what I think. You realize it once you do it, like how much better it is.
Yeah, like I couldn't. Yeah, like.
Imagine that now, the
Partners.
single life, like we were back in the day, like going out and.
Look, I'm not saying I had fun when I was.
No, but I
out,
just
so-
I couldn't live that life now.
Life's different now.
Yeah, like
I couldn't
it's-
go out every weekend.
No.
Nah.
And I think once you settle down with someone, you realize how
I
much
mean,
you like
if
it.
I was single, things would be like if I didn't have kids and you're single, things are different.
Yeah.
Like I still probably wouldn't be going out.
Nah.
I'll be
I-
like
I just
building
think,
a channel, doing. More
I just
things
think
like
once you experience that life with someone that you want to be with,
that. Yeah.
it's better than
Yeah.
being that. That's what I think.
Yeah. 100%.
Dream World or Movie World or Sea World? Zach Howell says.
I'm gonna go movie world.
I like Movie World the most. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Superman ride rocks.
Yep.
And
Partner for life. Damn says rent versus buy a house. Rob says.
I think renting is smarter these days because you can
Is
tax
it, though?
deduct. It's all tax deductible and
Yeah, but do you get anything for it in the end? At the end, you don't own nothing.
it doesn't matter. You don't own nothing really anyway.
I know, but at the end,
They
you
can
could pay
take-
off your house and have it. Yeah, I know what you mean. Listen, I'm going to say
people,
buy.
rich people don't live in their
I know,
houses.
they rent things, I know. I'm going to
they've
say
got a lot
buy.
of money,
I'm going to say buy. I like the fact of you've got your house.
Yeah, I guess so. I just feel
That's
like,
just me. That's,
I just feel like when you got a mortgage, it's not really yours.
yeah. Jess says partner way better. I found a partner who is my best friend, a partner who understands me, and a partner who brings out the best in me. Fortunately, these three women never met. I think Rob was just telling a joke. He's got the big laughing face. He's just having a laugh. I'm single, but would rather one partner for life, Dam says. GT23 says all worlds. And G says, that's it, Dam. Can't take it with you when you buy, Dam is saying. Movie World Jess says as well.
Yeah, movie world's the best.
I like Movie World, but it depends when you go. If it's hot, SeaWorld's good. You got to admit
But
that.
you know what he didn't say? Wet and Wild.
Wet and Wild.
Wet and Wild's my
See,
favorite.
I liked Wet and Wild, eh?
Wet and Wild's wild.
Wet and Wild Adventure Park.
It was really good.
Yes.
And I loved what I love. I love the Calypso Beach where it's a pool that goes around and around.
Dam says
Lazy
you can't trash your own house when you rent. If it's your own house, you can trash it, and it's just.
It's true, but who wants to trash the house?
I know. But
if
renovating, like you can renovate your house if it's yours, like things inside.
you can, but not outside.
Yeah, I know that, like for extensions and that. But like, if I want to knock a wall down here in a rental, I can't do that.
No,
But I can do that.
I mean, there's more things you can do to your house when
Yeah.
you got it.
Jess says Wet and Wild was awesome.
Yeah, Wet and Wild was good.
Wet and Wild was good. If you're going summer, Wet and Wild.
Oh, Wet and Wild's the
wicked.
best.
Yeah. Melbourne or Sydney?
Melbourne.
I like Melbourne.
Melbourne.
I agree.
Melbourne. Yeah, Melbourne's got it. It's like it reminds me of Adelaide but bigger.
It's more populated than Sydney now, anyway.
And the coffee's killer there.
Yeah, I agree.
I love all the little cafes everywhere. Like, there's all little hidden gems everywhere. Now I know that drink,
the alleyway.
I know that fucking the Premier killed it during the COVID. So
Andrews, yeah,
and
but I've been there recently. Me and Jess are going again soon.
It's not as good as it used to be.
Oh, Melbourne's good.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if you love shopping and all that kind of stuff, love sports, it's good.
Yeah, Melbourne's fun. I mean, like,
if you want to go to the beach, it's not good.
No, Adelaide's good.
Adelaide's
got really good beaches.
Yeah, but if you want,
Jess says Melbourne. Damn says Melbourne. Yes. Oh my God, Calypso Beach. Jess says.
Calypso Beach. Yeah.
Jess knows it.
Calypso Beach is the best, man.
There you go.
It's the wildest. But definitely Sydney. I went there.
People, bro. I'm telling you, it's the people.
It's not just the people, man. Like when I went there, like it was like near the city. There was all slums around the city.
You know what I don't like about Sydney? I've only been to Sydney.
I've been there once.
Once or twice,
didn't like
I
it.
think. You know what I don't like about it? They think that it's New York when you can clearly see it's not. But the people act like they're living in Manhattan.
Look, you're true. It's true.
They walk around like they're living in Manhattan. It
is true.
Please,
get
over yourselves. Like,
you're right.
But and they got DJ Yella playing in the corner.
DJ Yella.
Like, it's just.
What's I like there? I like the pub scene was cool.
I didn't like it much at all, really. Like it was.
But that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But you see, I've only been there once, so I've got to give it more of a chance. So maybe if I go back, I'll have a different view. But Melbourne for me, I've been to Melbourne so many times. I've got heaps of family there.
Damn says Adelaide's the best.
I love Adelaide. I love living here.
Jess says LOL. Funny memories at Calypso.
Calypso Beach is awesome.
I'm gonna have to ask Jess about these Calypso Beach memories.
I went to Calypso Beach and then I left.
See, Rob is saying Sydney.
I went there with Dimmy Nee.
Oh.
And Arthur Garris.
That's why you didn't like it with Dimmy.
And I was like, let's go on. And they went on the Calypso Beach and we went around and around. And then I'm like, all right, I'm going to go on some more rides. And they would not come with me. They were just like, because I was obsessed with the Calypso Beach. They're just
they loved
lazy,
it.
just like walking.
They just loved sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just going on the rides on my own.
Yeah.
And they were just at Calypso Beach.
City versus country life.
If I could choose, I wouldn't mind living in the country. I like it.
I went to New York.
You live in the country, sort of.
Yeah, no, but I loved city life in New York I love when we go to Melbourne and we stay in the city. I don't know. I like city life, but I like both actually. I don't think I could. I like both. If I owned a house in the city, I'd try own a country house that I could get away to.
So you could like have an apartment somewhere, have an apartment in the city somewhere,
but have a country place that I could get away to.
Yeah.
USA or Europe? Everyone's saying Europe.
I'm going to say USA. I've been in the USA. I liked it.
See, I love New York, but I don't like a lot of the other
I didn't like LA.
Yeah, see, I'm the same.
But you know what? There's a lot to see in America.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't like all the other things of USA. Like, I think there's a lot more to see in Europe. Think about the cultures, man. Think about Europe.
I guess so.
Think about Europe. You can get on we go Greece, Italy.
Yeah, different countries.
Dutch, Germany.
True. There's probably more to see, but there's a lot to see in America too.
Yeah, there is.
There is, man.
Rob said, KP, correct. Sydney think they are the center of the universe. 100% they do.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Europe more, Jimmy says. Zakal, New Zealand over Australia. Oh, because Zakal said Australia or New Zealand. I've never been to New Zealand.
I've never been.
My dad has, and his partner's from New Zealand, but...
We should ask the New Zealand expert,
Rob says New Zealand over Australia. I'm saying Australia.
I'm an Australian, so I have to say Australia. But...
GT says, I went to Sydney once. I thought it was nice, but Melbourne had a vibe to it. That's what I think.
Melbourne does have a vibe.
Jess is saying I like both too about the America, Europe one. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, New York is one of my favorite places I've ever been. But that's just that one place in America.
Yeah.
Chris with a beard or no beard?
Beard.
Short sleeves versus long sleeves?
Short sleeve. Shorts or pants?
Oh, I reckon shorts, eh?
Do you wear shorts in the winter?
Yeah, a lot of the time, yeah. But I like my tight Nike pants. I love them. I got this one style of Nikes that I love. The Tech Fleece. They're like these. The Tech Fleece. I wear them all the time. But I wear shorts a lot.
I wear short in the
Are,
summer.
are they the Nike Tech Fleece?
Nah, these are just generic.
Oh, yeah, see, I wear the Nike Tech Fleece. They're the only pants I wear.
Yeah.
But these are the shorts version. But I love shorts. I like shorts.
I love HFD.
Jess is saying beard for you.
Beard. Thank you.
Hiking holiday versus cruise.
I love hiking. Hey,
Jess says cruise. LOL.
hiking's more work, but cruise is good too. I don't know. How about
Dam says you can't watch AFL live in New Zealand. Instant L. Well, if you get a VPN and turn KO on, you probably can.
You can, yeah. How about
Shorts, Jess says. Dam says pants. Jess says long sleeve.
how about beach? Living near the beach or living in the hills? Would you rather an ocean view or a view of like a jungle?
That's a tough one, eh? You're going to say beach, aren't you?
I'll say beach. But I do like the hills though. I do.
That's a tough one, eh?
Like if you had a house,
Yeah.
and you had an ocean view, or you
So
had
let's just say, not Military Road, Seaview Road, like the beach view.
the beach view, or do you want like a jungle, like a
I'm going to say jungle.
jungle?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know why. I love it.
you love it.
Yeah. Wake up in the morning, jungle.
Like you know how your house, you know where you live,
Yeah.
how you go outside and
Yeah.
it's like a jungle.
Yeah, I like that better.
You like that better?
Yeah. The beach is 2 seconds away anyway.
It is. You're pretty. Yeah.
I like the jungle. I like the hills. Yeah. I like the
I mean,
jungle.
you can say it here in Adelaide because people either live in the hills or the
Jess is saying jungle.
jungle.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Everything rusts at the beach, Dam says.
That is true.
Do you know the
That is true.
houses? Do you know they don't tell you? Now that I'm in maintenance and that, and my brother's in building, the houses, man, they get fucked up, the beach view houses.
They do, eh?
Yeah. Because of the salt. It's not anything else because of the salt. The salt gets into everything, and so things dry out and it extracts water, and then they start rusting and it fucks shit up. Like
So
windows.
how do you fix that? You have to
Can't, there's nothing you can do. You just got to, if you've got a house there, you've probably got money. So you can pay to get it fixed.
Yeah.
But listen, if you've got a beach view, let's even here in Adelaide, if you're got a beach view,
Yeah.
you're probably rich. Like in Glenelg and that. And
Yeah.
you know, if you're on the beach, you've probably got a lot of money. So you can probably pay to get that fixed. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
Prefer forest, Rob says. Hi, Chris. It's Mezoe. Hope you're well. That's a curvy chick. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's she's Melissa. What's her name? Bubbles. Remember Melissa Bubbles?
The one that used to come in the chat.
Yeah, that's her friend from Melbourne.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you, curvy chick?
Cars rust too at the beach, Jess is saying. Yeah, I agree. Superpower, flying or invisibility? Flying. 100% flying.
Invisibility would be cool though.
Nah, flying.
But flying for me.
Dog or cat or bird as pets, Zakal says.
We said that before. I'll go dog.
Jess said invisibility with a devil. I'm going to say, you know what? I loved my dogs that I had, right?
Yeah.
Loved Arnie, Milo, like my other dog, Emma. But I loved my cat, Akeem.
More.
Not more. I love him so much, the cat, right? But they're way easier, so I'm going to say cats.
Yeah, because you got to walk your dog. You got to pay more attention to him. Where a cat, you can just leave.
My cat is like a dog. He like sleeps on the bed every night with me and Jess. He won't go to sleep unless he's on the bed with us.
Really?
He loves us. He's obsessed. He's a baby. That's how Jess puts it. He's a little baby. Like he has to be with us. He's like a little.
I told the cat to go inside.
You tell the cat.
You can't stay on my bed.
City views or beach? Jimmy says.
We just said that.
No, you said hills or beach. He's saying city.
City views or beach.
I don't know. That's a hard one too.
I reckon beach. But then again, your corrosion story did not.
It scares you.
That scares me, man.
Curvy chick says, I'm good, cat. I used to take my cats for walks.
Really?
There you go.
Oh. Okay.
Look at my avatar, GT23 says. He's got a big dog there. Dogs have no manners and messy cats clean because they clean up. You know, they clean up their...
True, but not always. Some dog, if you train your dog properly, you know.
City view, as that's what I have now, Curvy Chick says.
I'm not saying city view. If you got like where King of the North lives, he lives at
Is he Docklands?
Docklands.
Yeah.
He's got the river, city view. You can
It's
see
nice
the Marvel
view.
Stadium.
Yeah.
It's killer view
Yeah, that'd be nice.
because it's got water.
He's shown it to us in the chat. Like,
Yeah,
nice view.
So if you've got that,
Yeah.
I reckon that's the best of both worlds because you got a bit of the water, a bit of the city.
Jess says cat walks. Yes. We got like a backpack that Jess bought that the cats, you walk
Yeah.
them in. Dogs can be utilized more though. For what? I'm not going to do a drug bust anywhere.
Let's go back to the food. Zambreros or Guzman Gomez?
Zambrero. But if you said, I think salsas is the best of all of them.
Salsas.
Yeah.
There we go.
Out of them ones. Out of the, if you're getting Mexican from franchises, I like salsas, yeah.
Salsas. All right.
They're
I'm
close.
gonna go Guzman.
Is it? I've only had it much. I've only had it once or
Yeah,
twice.
Guzman. I think
Is
they're
the burrito
it's
better
more-
there?
It's more authentic.
Is the burrito better there than
It's more authentic.
salsas?
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
But the chips aren't as good.
Okay. I have to try it again then. I have to try a
I love the
burrito.
crinkle cut chips at Salsas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to try a burrito again from Guzman and to see.
Yeah.
Jess is saying, yeah, salsa's best. Beach or swimming pool? And Jess said Zambreros. And GT says, what? Guzman all the way.
Guzman.
There you go. But this is what I mean. So Dan is saying what I said. Listen, he goes, dogs used in the military, stopping robbers and other criminals. But
a cat could overcome a dog anytime.
Listen, mate.
A big cat.
We didn't say cat. What if you had a tiger? I ain't going in a house where there's a... You know, like in America, they've got those bobcats and that. I ain't going into a house where there's one of them. That's way scarier than a dog. They've those like wild...
Yeah. Well, cats are more vicious
Oh, yeah.
than dogs.
Dude.
Way more vicious.
If you were allowed to have a big cat as a pet, it's going to kill a dog.
What's that show on Netflix? That guy with
Oh, Tiger King. Imagine you walked into a house. Imagine you broke into Mike Tyson's house and the tiger was there.
That was hilarious.
Listen, I don't know how some of those people in America that have those bobcats and that, like me and Jess watching these videos and like the cats like hissing at them when they're not getting food.
Yeah,
And they're huge, man. They're like the size of Dobermans. And you're like, what? What? What were you laughing at?
You.
Why are you looking there? Can you see the
I
reflection?
see the reflection.
Yeah, like they're crazy, man. Those dogs, like, I mean, those cats are big bobcats. Like, I ain't breaking into a house like that.
No.
Well, when they don't, police, army use cats. So pool versus beach, beach or swimming pool
I've got to go
to swim in.
to swim in beach. I do like a pool though. Oh, I don't know. If you put salt water in a pool, does that make it better? Because there are saltwater pools, isn't it? Aren't there?
Yes.
I don't know. What do you reckon, guys?
All right, I'll read a few of them. Pool these days just says LOL. So obviously she's saying she loved beaches when she was young. growing
Yeah,
up.
I'm going to change it. Pool for now.
Pool,
But back in the day, probably beach.
pool as I have one, but beach girl all the way. That is Curvy Chick. And Rob says, Curvy Chick, yes, pool versus beach. Well, then what? Oh, no, sorry. That's true, Chris. Domestic cats would tear up a dog anytime. Cats are crazy.
Cats are crazy.
You know, I remember that meme when they showed when there was the floods in Queensland and they had that meme and they said, look at all the dogs in the floods. They're there trying to be saved and all the cats are just swimming off. And it said the dogs are like, please help me, help me. And it said the cat is swimming looking like it's going to write a sternly worded letter to the council on why there's floods.
Yeah.
And it's just swimming away. Like,
That's the best.
just dealing with it.
That's
like,
the best.
That's what cats are like. They're just like,
yeah.
you see cats, I look at my cat and like, you see when they're unhappy, they'll just give you this look and they're like, you know, and they're like, they're looking at you like they're just angry. And you know when they're happy or when they're like the look. But dogs are always the same. They're like,
Yeah,
they're just always like this happy, like dumb look on their face. You know what I mean?
Gosh.
But rats are sued in Cambodia to detect mines. What? Used. Rats are used in Cambodia to detect mines, Rob says. That's true. The rat wins the race, Jess says.
That rat wins the race.
Damn, too difficult to train. He's saying a cat is not ripping apart a German Shepherd, Damn says. Or a pit bull as much. Listen, one of those bobcats, a wild bobcat, is taking on one of those dogs, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
No, like a cougar or something is killing a pit bull, trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, or
I mean, look, I'm not saying he won't put up a fight, but...
No, but it's killing it. Like a wild big cat.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they're designed
A
to do.
wild big cat is killing a wild big dog.
Yeah.
And then there's the huge cats that are just going to kill anything.
That's
like
why
biggest...
the lions are the king of the jungle, mate.
Cats are the best hunters, like in the world. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, just watch National Geographic. Right?
Yeah, come on, guys. National Geographic.
Come on.
David Attenborough, man, he's a surf. All right. I get emotional when I see a dog working so clever. I reckon tearing up now. GT says, sun or moon? Sun just says, tough calls, Akal. Moon, but we need light to survive.
Sun.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think
if you take the moon out, we could survive.
Yeah, just get rid of the moon. Who cares about the moon?
All it does is make currents.
Yeah. Don't worry about the moon.
And like, you know.
It was only one small step. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, of course,
Sun.
but not domesticated cats. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know those ones? What are they called? The big cat, the Maine Coon. I wouldn't want a wild Maine Coon hurting me. Like they're huge, bro. Like because of their claws.
Yeah.
Like a dog would jump at you with its, and it can start shredding you, and you could maybe try like fight it. But imagine a cat scratching your face.
No. And then you know, in Adelaide, like I used to go running back in the day.
Some wild cats.
Yeah, heaps.
Yeah.
Like Flinders Uni.
Yeah, the huge ones.
Under
too.
there, there's huge ones on the end. Like they're scared of you, but if you corner one,
oh, they'll attack you.
Yeah, they'll attack you, man.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
gotta be careful. So,
Son, Damn says, see YouTube of domestic cat attacking a pit bull to save a young boy being attacked by a pit bull, Rob is saying. So there's a YouTube clip of a domestic cat attacking a pit bull to save it.
that's funny as.
And what, does it save it, Rob? Does the cat save the kid?
The cat saved the kid.
That's next level, man. That's wild.
That is wild.
That would be crazy.
There you go.
Listen, I'll tell you the worst one, the craziest one of the lot. And I watched it when Jess showed me Mongoose versus King Cobra. And the Mongoose just destroys it. It plays with it. It lets the Cobra attack it. And the Mongoose sits there dancing and it just grabs it and goes and just bites its head off. It's a King Cobra. Dude, they're crazy. If you've never watched Mongoose versus Snake, type it in YouTube. Dude, they're mad, mongooses.
They're crazy. Yeah.
They are crazy, man. Yeah, but there's hundreds of videos of cats getting eaten by pit bulls. That's terrible, man. And then he says, as much as I hate pit bulls shouldn't be bred, Jess is saying. Yeah.
Why is that?
They are dangerous.
They're dangerous.
But I think it's more the owners make them like that. I know they've got the locked jaw, but you can make a pit bull not be dangerous.
Of course you can.
The owners are just terrible owners. I think that's the problem.
How about...
Yes, cat saves the kid, Rob says. 100% Jess, absolutely. Damn's agreeing. Yeah, they shouldn't be bred, yeah.
How about, would you rather as a pet have a koala or a kangaroo?
Oh, kangaroo.
Kangaroo?
Yeah, just because it's more active, running around, doing stuff. Koala's a bit boring.
Lives in the tree.
Yeah, it's like eating eucalyptus. I don't have a eucalyptus tree. Like there's a koala. Listen, I know it's our native animals and that, but it'd be like, that's all it does. But they're vicious.
That can be.
They got huge claws. People don't realize that.
They can be.
But kangaroo does a bit more. It jumps around.
Does.
Like the Americans think we just got them everywhere. Like we got one here.
I saw one jump.
Oh no, there you see them. Like
Very rare.
It's rare.
It's rare.
Go down south way and you
South,
see
you
them
see
out there
them a lot.
because they're out in the paddocks and that. But yes, mongoose versus snake is incredible. Rob's saying, yeah, it's crazy.
What other?
If you had to lose the sense of sight, hearing, or speech, which one?
Hearing.
I'd get rid of hearing, yeah.
Hearing.
I'd want to be able to see and talk.
Yeah, but if you can't hear yourself, how are you supposed to talk?
Well, listen, man. Everyone says I talk too much, so I can't let talking go. It's got to be. It's got to be.
Oh,
hearing.
you know what?
No, it's got to be hearing.
I reckon speech. I can sign language.
Imagine me. I'd have to be silent forever. I'd die.
I reckon speech for me.
Jimmy says, "What did you say, Rob?" Shit. Are you going to watch the new Super Mario movie coming out?
I got a good one.
Mine would be speech. 96% of communication is not speech. It's true. We're ethnic and we like talk like this.
I know a good one. Cash or card?
Cash.
Cash.
Cash is king. I don't like how we've gone down the world of... I liked cash.
So do you use cash?
I don't now because we don't...
Yeah, but what do you prefer?
Cash. You can do a lot. You can hide your cash. So if you've got cash, me and Jess got cash, we can like have a safe with cash. I can't just put my card in there.
You can.
I can, but then I won't be able to buy anything. Jess says cash. No speech, no podcast, Jimmy says.
I could do sign language.
But I could read the chat and
or
talk.
we could type it.
Be like this. What's this one? Oh, that's the only one I know.
Get the fuck out.
Go get fucked.
Okay.
It's the only sign I know.
Cash.
Cash, Rob is saying. Rob, you got to go with Rob. He's the finance man of the HFD family.
He's the finance.
He's the finance. Rob, how did you do in the tips?
Oh,
you did better than Chris.
Are we bringing up the tips? Are we?
We have to because Chris is bottom. No. Why are you bottom?
Because Damn told me to.
That's bad.
Damn is actually bottom.
You were the best tipper I knew until last week.
I was so excited for the AFL season, it's clouded my mind.
Yeah.
I've been too direct.
We talk with our hands, GT saying, yeah, true. Rob, Damn said catch, but he spelt it with Rob's name, catch, K-A-C-H. And then Rob says, yes, G. Then he wrote, damn, he's laughing.
Damn!
Damn's like, once Damn rocks up, it's like he takes over. He takes over. He's wild. Rob did it better than me. Cash.
Nah, cash is king. But
cash is king.
It's not king anymore.
Not anymore. It's definitely not. You know that saying is gone, isn't it? It's not cash anymore, is it? But they want us, man. They want us to pay for everything by card so they know what we're doing.
Yeah, 100%.
I strongly believe 100%.
that. And now crypto's coming out too, so you can buy things with crypto. Everything's changing, man. It's all electronic. Everything's electronic.
Can a person, as a bit off topic, can a person truly be off the grid now?
With crypto. So you know
what if a person just doesn't have a bank card, doesn't have a bank account, just has cash, doesn't have any social media, doesn't own a house,
can't do it,
just lives in a tent, lives in a... Can
the
they do it?
only way someone's going to pay you cash is black money over the counter. If someone's got a business, and they'll give you money from the till.
It's hard to be off the grid without maybe crypto.
Crypto is the only way you could do it.
Damn says
it's a bit harder.
Damn said crypto has.
It's alright. Everyone's, it's the way the world's going though.
No one has cash on them anymore. Everyone use cards for any transaction, even a dollar purchase. Jim says. Yeah. Which is terrible, but we do. Do you remember when they used to say, "Oh, $10"?
You can't do $1. It has to be 10 minimum.
Remember when they used to say 10 minutes? And that's a lie, because I've owned businesses, and it doesn't have to be 10 minimum. There's no fee for even 5 cents. You can pay.
They only do that so you pay $10.
100%. They don't, but they go, "Oh, there's a fee," but there's not. It's a lie.
Like a surcharge.
It's a lie. I've owned business. It's a lie. I've had ATM.
So they only do that so
I've had an FPOS machine. It's so just they want to make you spend more.
That's bullshit.
If anyone says it, $10 minimum, you can say to them that's a lie. It's a lie. Fact.
I think some places there's some Asian
and
bakeries.
without a phone, I'm saying they are. If someone doesn't own a phone, they've got cash, no social media, can they be off the grid? But how do they get that cash is the question. Like you said, now these days, how do you get that cash without withdrawing it?
No company is going to pay you cash anymore.
No,
it's all electronic. No. You have to have a bank account.
Yeah. Off the grid is my happiness goal, Rob says. Damn is king, GT. Like RSL or casino, Zakal says. Well, listen, Zakal, no, I'm going to put it into... Zakal's from Sydney. And the thing about RSLs over there,
huge.
they're like casinos.
They're huge.
Here,
They're nothing.
if you're here, I'm going to say casino. But over there, a lot of people probably pick.
I mean, there's RSL clubs here, but they're not
They
big.
got like 10 people in them.
Yeah.
But over there, an RSL is like a casino. It's like a club.
Yeah, it's like
So a lot of people probably pick RSLs in Sydney.
the footy clubs here have got like, Port
Yeah.
Adelaide's got, they've got an RSL area,
Yeah.
pokies and that. But there's no like games there's no casino games in there though.
Yeah.
It's just the pokies.
Yeah.
I know a good one. Balfours or Villies? Sorry if you're not from Sydney or anywhere, but Balfours and Villies are a South Australian bakery icon.
So
Okay, so if you haven't tried it, I know GT23 won't know what
I'm
we're
going to
talking
say
about.
Villies.
But people in SA, we know what we're talking about.
Villies for most things, but Balfour's sausage roll is better than a Villies sausage roll. But Villies pie is better than a Balfour's pie.
How about the donuts? I reckon
Villies cinnamon donut, but Balfour's chocolate donut.
You know the chocolate donut's changed?
It
There's
has.
something
It's not as
different.
good anymore.
Nah, it's not. It used to be the best donut ever.
Yeah, you know what? Villies probably beats them even in donuts.
Now it does.
Yeah. Villies is probably overall better now, but Balfour's sausage roll is still the OG.
I think while growing up, Balfour's was better.
Yeah, probably. But the pie, Villies pie, I think was always better.
It was a bit more peppery, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it had that flavour.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. But yeah, sorry for all you people that don't
Hess or no Hess, Jimmy says.
Hess on Hess.
Ship or plane? Plane.
Plain.
Plane. Everyone's saying plane. Villies, damn, says. I say Villies, Jimmy. Agree with KP just saying, because I said about the Balfour sausage roll is the OG, but everything else Villies is probably better.
I like their chicken pie. It's nice. The Villies.
Yeah, some of the Villies things are good. Yeah.
Villies is good.
Haven't had a Balfour's for years, Jimmy says. Neither. No Balfour's, no Villies. If pushed, Villies. Go hungry rather than eat anything Balfour's.
What I reckon in Perth they've got Mrs. Max. Did you ever try that?
Mrs. Max's are not bad.
Yeah,
I don't mind
but
them.
that's what they have there.
Yeah, they're
Like,
not bad.
that's all
yet.
they have.
Yeah, they're not bad.
We got 4 and 20 now.
Yeah,
here.
4 and 20. They're not as good, I don't think. They might be as good as maybe pies, I don't know. Easter egg, chocolate, or a chocolate block?
Chocolate block.
Depends. Red tulip Easter eggs are nice,
They are nice.
but you got to go block. There's
How
some
about
variety.
Easter or Christmas?
Shit.
I think Christmas for me.
You know what? That's hard.
But Easter's good too.
Easter for us, man. Greek Easter's big.
It is big.
You know, I used to we used to have big parties in my family for Easter. The midnight after lemon here,
Have the lemon here.
the huge roast. We used to have huge things on Easter.
Yeah.
I love because we did it bigger Easter growing up. I'm gonna go Easter just because of the Greek
I like
tradition.
Christmas because it's my name day.
Yeah, true.
And I get
My
spoiled.
name day's every Sunday.
It is too.
It's fact.
Yeah,
Fact.
it is. Happy name day for last week.
Thanks. Easter just said, Miss Max is fantastic, Rob said. Blocks. Red Tulip just agreeing with me, Red Tulip. 4 and 20. Yes, damn says.
4 and 20.
I can't pick between Christmas and Easter, damn says.
Yeah. I mean, and then you got Muslims that do Ramadan.
Ramadan. That's different, isn't it?
That's a big thing for them. So if you're Muslim,
Easter is less stressful, GT says. I agree.
Easter is less stressful.
Yep, I agree.
I do love the hot cross buns though.
What? Fruit or fruitless?
Fruit.
Oh, fruitless. I hate things with bits. You know that.
Fruit.
You know, Krillin got upset at me because I had these hot cross buns and he come in and he goes, these are shit. He goes, they don't have fruit in them. He was so cut. He was like,
So you wouldn't have a hot cross bun with fruit in it?
no, fuck
What do you mean? It's the sultana, you
I
malaga.
hate it. It's got
It's a
bits.
sultana.
It's bits.
Yeah, but would you have sultanas like that?
On their, I don't really like them on their own, but I would eat them, but I won't have them.
But it's the same thing. That's what's in them.
I don't
It's
care.
not a bit. It's a
It's
sultana.
in bread. I don't care.
It's a sultana, man.
I don't care.
That's ridiculous. It's not even a bit. If it was a bit, it would be a bit, but it's not. It's a sultana. This guy, man.
Damn says fruitless. I hate fruit. Jess says fruitless.
So, would you throw up if I gave you a fruit? Like, if I gave you. How about fruit bread? Do you like fruit bread?
No, it's got.
Fruit bread's awesome,
No,
man. I love that shit. Oh my god.
It's Sultana's, you malaka ruffle. Jess is cracking up at that.
Sultana's.
Because you said it's Sultana's, malaka. Santa or Easter Bunny?
Santa.
I'm going to say Santa. Yep. Australians are petitioning for 2 more public holidays, Chinese New Year and Ramadan, I think.
Hey, as long as I get a day off, I'm happy.
Yeah. And GT's cracking up. Ha ha ha, you malaka. Hot cross buns? No, give me Mrs. Max, Rob says. He likes Mrs. Max.
Mrs. Max steak and cheese pie.
That's the one I like. It's the only one I
really
like.
good. It's really good.
Fortinier says, hey, Fortinier.
Hey,
Fortinier, the Eagles here.
Eagles
Look,
landed.
Eagle. Love raisin toast, though, Dam says.
Huh?
He loves raisin toast, but doesn't like fruit.
Raisin
bun.
toast.
Raisin toast is wild. Yeah, Coles fruit hot cross buns. Oh,
So you couldn't have raisin toast, eh?
yeah.
How about yogurt with bits?
Jess says in capitals, there's red velvet hot cross buns at Coles, but she can't get them. They're like
Why?
always sold out.
You gotta get there early, man.
She's been to like 3 different ones.
You gotta get there like when it opens.
Just walk in.
Just walk in, go.
No, I wouldn't eat. What are you giving me? Yogurt? No,
with-
John agreed with me.
Why? It's
Bits and
nice.
yogurt's a bit overrated, he said. Remember, he goes, nah,
Yeah, but it's not disgusting.
I hate it.
Why do you hate it?
It's bits. I just
So
can't
if
do
I
it.
gave you like a hot cross bun with sultana, you'll gag on it.
I won't eat it.
Yeah, but why?
Because it's got bits in it. I don't like it. I don't like fruit in bread. I just don't like it.
Have you ever tried it with a nice, just a bit of butter, man? It's beautiful, bro.
Oh my God. Who is that guy, Fortuna says? It's the
I
Eagle.
know. I had
Eagle.
a, yeah. Do you know one there?
Blueberry yogurt with bits is wild, damn. Says, oh. You guys are killing me, man. Why are you doing this to me?
Bits are wild.
No, they're terrible.
They're not hairs, that's for sure.
Dude, they're big head. Electric cars. We did that one, Jimmy. Electric or petrol. Jess says, oh my God, honey yogurt. Yeah, but it doesn't have bits in it, but it's beautiful. It's just a honey flavored yogurt.
So you just have to have a plain yogurt. That's it.
You know, I like the flavor, like honey yogurt.
How about like a
There's that honeycomb-
blueberry yogurt with a bit of blueberry inside?
Not the bits, but the blueberry, like,
What do you
drizzle.
mean? The drizzle's the same as
No,
bits,
no,
man.
no.
It is. That's a bit.
It's crushed up. It's not a bit
That's what
anymore.
it means, man.
Like, there's a honeycomb yogurt that's got the honeycomb in it.
What, a bit?
No, it's not, because it's like a liquid in it. It just mixes together. So it's fine.
What if like I cut like apple and put it into some yogurt and you wouldn't have it?
No.
But it's just apple with like just.
I don't care.
So if you got an apple and dipped it like that,
That's different.
how are you different?
That's a different chip.
I understand if you double dip the chip.
I just
Right.
hate fruit in yogurt. I hate bits in yogurt. I don't like bits in yogurt.
This guy's lost the plot.
Psychophobia.
Lost the plot.
Jess is cracking up. Damn says, what's Baker's Delight producing for Easter? Thanks, Father Jim. Been there, done that, Rob says about the electric versus petrol. I don't like fruit on pizza. Ha ha ha, GT says. Hey, it's not in it, it's on it.
It's on it,
It's
and
different.
it's the base.
It's different.
Tomatoes.
I
fruit.
missed the memo, Father Jim says. How about cereal? It's full of bits. Nah,
Yes, it is.
no, it's not. Because it's one type of cereal.
How about that fruit?
I
Like
hate
fruit.
Sultana brand.
Why?
I don't like Sultanas really.
Yeah,
you
but it's
like
not,
sultana?
you can't say that's bits though. That's just sultana.
I just don't like Sultana brand. Do you like it?
I love it.
Sultana brand?
Oh, it's wild.
What's
I
your
bet-
favorite cereal?
Nutrigrain maybe.
Cocoa Puffs, bro.
Oh yeah, Cocoa Puffs.
There's no better cereal than Cocoa Puffs. Because at the end you get a
Oh, no, Fruit Loops were good.
No, but
back
listen,
in the
at
day.
the end of Cocoa Pops you get a chocolate milk.
You do.
So it's the best.
Yeah, but that's bits.
Nah.
It
it's
is.
not
It's bits, man.
Nah.
It's bits of chocolate.
Nah. Yeah, but chocolate's wild.
I think your definition of bits is not right.
Baths or showers?
Showers.
Depends. I like
It's a spa bath like you have.
No, but I like a shower to like clean, but a bath, sitting in a bath is killer too. Like just
It's not
relaxing
I reckon,
and
but me shower.
Jess says baths. All right, I said this one to you and John. No way, Zakal. He says AFL or NRL? AFL.
AFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry David or Jerry Seinfeld? I'm going Jerry. Larry's his partner,
Larry-
who George is based on, but I think Jerry because he's a better stand-up, and he wrote Seinfeld as well with Larry David.
I reckon Seinfeld.
Yeah, I think Jerry.
How about Seinfeld, Friends?
Seinfeld? It's not a contest.
No contest.
Not for me, personally. Everyone has an opinion.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
No. Friends is nowhere near as good as Seinfeld.
Nah. No way.
A lot more houses being built without pulp or pulp free. Pulp free. Bits, mate. I don't like the bits. Jess says pulp, and then Dan says pulp's wild.
Pulp is wild. Pulp is good for you, man. Yeah, good for you it is.
I didn't say it's not, but I don't like it.
Yeah, but have you ever tried it?
I said this one to you and John. And you both said it was really hard. Toast or crumpets?
Crumpets.
So you like crumpets more than toast?
Yeah, I know. If there's crumpets at home, and there's bread, I have crumpets.
See, I reckon toast is better, eh? I love toast.
Don't get me wrong, I like toast too.
Dude, you know, like
but a crumpet, if you can butter it in a way that is amazing, you can't go better than the crumpet.
Sparkling or still water?
Still.
Sparkling.
No, still.
I love sparkling.
No, I don't like it.
No, I know why. It's got bits in it.
It's got some taste to it.
It's wild.
It's that taste. I don't know what it is. It's got that aftertaste that I don't like.
I love sparkling. Dracula or Frankenstein?
Dracula.
I think Dracula. Damn says sparkling. Rob says still water is with you.
Yeah.
So toast or crumpets?
I said the crumpets. How about you?
Toast. I like toast better. I like them both. Listen, I like crumpets. I do really, but toast is a staple, man.
Like, you can't have cheese and tomato on a crumpet.
Exactly.
But if you're just having butter, just butter, the crumpet's better.
No, toast.
Just butter. I'm talking.
Toast comes with all facets, whatever you can do.
I know it does. But if you're just having butter with it, or Vegemite.
Jimmy says continental bread or plain bread. Whatever, your favorite bread, like continental.
Oh, continental's killer.
Whatever your favorite toast is.
Yeah,
imagine Giuseppe's sourdough.
Oh,
you're picking crumpet over that? Remember when we had that toasted?
That was good.
It was fucking wild.
Yeah, it was good.
Think about that. The best toast you can have.
All right. I was just thinking about like.
You're thinking about like bread. Cole's white bread.
Yeah. All right.
If it's like the best bread,
in that case, I'll go toast because
yes, he just said sourdough, and Jimmy goes, hell yeah, continental. Rob says continental. Jimmy's like toasted. That's what I mean. The best, your favorite toast, which could be sourdough.
Yeah, I'll go.
Pina de Casa.
His sourdough was amazing, man.
I never had bread like that.
Like, it was so good. That was amazing.
Dude.
It was worth it.
Who got the 5 loaves again?
Huh?
Who got the 5 loaves again? Was it Dan?
Dan got it.
Dude,
Dan will tell you how good it was.
He said toast.
Yeah.
Matthew Nix or a massive booger? Dan says booger.
I'm not going to comment because I'm not a Crow supporter.
Larry is funny as well. Yeah, listen. Larry David is a lot of Seinfeld is him.
It is.
But the fact that Jerry acted in it, he was a stand-up.
Seinfeld pulled it off.
Yeah, that's why I think he's better, yeah. But they're both amazing. I love Seinfeld, but Curb, so awkward. I wish I could do Larry in real life. He's very blunt, isn't he? Like, he's just... Jason Alexander tells a story. He says he went up to Larry David. He wanted George to say something in the show. And he goes, I walked up to him and said, Larry... no person will act like this. And Larry David goes, I would. And he goes, oh. And he goes, like, gave me an insight into what Larry David's like. Like, he's awkward. Very awkward guy. And that's what George is. He's very awkward, yeah.
About delirious or raw?
Close, but delirious. What about you? It's close.
Oh, yeah, delirious.
But delirious, because it was the OG.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy's my favorite actor. Like, that's the best. I think that's the best stand-up ever. Is Jerry. I mean, is Eddie. Every black comedian, everything. What do they compare it to? What's they're like? I feel like Eddie Murphy on,
Yeah, he's good.
They like. It's like the Don. It's he's the goat, like of that. Rocky Road, or Black Forest.
Rocky Road. I'm not a big Black Forest fan.
Damn's being mean, man.
Why?
He said Port Adelaide or Port Power. What do you like being called?
Port Adelaide.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that.
Yeah.
Black Forest, chocolate and cake, Rob says. Syrup or honey?
Honey.
Honey, I'm going to
How
say.
about beer or wine? We talked about wine before. We didn't say beer.
Beer or wine?
Or spirits.
Beer, wine, or spirits? See, my dad would say spirits.
I'm a gin guy, so I'll
Like
say
if you,
spirits.
what if you were to say scotch or bourbon?
Scotch.
Because bourbon's sweet.
Sweet, yeah.
See, I think beer I'd pick over all of them.
Okay.
But I know, there's some beers I like, but there's
Yeah.
some I hate. Rob might say wine. I don't know.
Oh.
Richard Pryor, damn, says. Now, Richard Pryor, listen,
Oh, he was funny.
he was funny. And Eddie Murphy, he was Eddie Murphy's idol. But Eddie Murphy eclipsed him. And Richard Pryor admitted that, I think. Like, Eddie eclipsed him. He was...
Yeah.
Do you know Richard Pryor got so upset that Eddie Murphy got so big, he, like, rang him. Like, Eddie Murphy talks about it and, like, abused him, tried to bring him down. Because he was upset that he was a black man, like, getting bigger than him. A good spirit beats everything, but beer is what I drink all the time. I think he means time.
I like spirits more. I like my gin more than beer.
Yeah, beer always tops, especially on tap in a pub. Yeah, I like beer on tap. Yeah. Tap.
100%.
See, but I like Guinness. But I loved it when me and John went to England. I liked Guinness there.
More, yeah. It's
I
the
don't-
water there,
I've
man.
had it here,
It's not as good.
and it's not as good. No.
The water here, shit.
Yeah, probably. You're probably spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Richard was the pioneer. Eddie definitely. Yeah, I agree. He was the pioneer, but Eddie eclipsed him. Richard was amazing. If you watch, the thing is, those stand-ups back then. Richard was obviously earlier. Eddie, even Jerry to a degree, they got away with things
I wouldn't better get
that people would just cry about now.
100%.
Like I said this to Jess. There's that scene in Delirious where Eddie Murphy sits there and he goes, "I'm gonna keep walking around all night." He goes, "Because I don't want any gays looking at my ass." And I said to Jess, there would have been gays in that laughing, but now they'd all get upset.
Yeah.
But they laughed about it then, and they were gay.
Yeah.
But because they thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But now they got a chip on their shoulder. They take it the wrong way. But I guarantee you, Madison, it was full. There would have been gay people in there that laughed.
100%.
But now they take it the wrong way. And he was like, and all he said was, "I'm going to walk because I don't want no gays looking at my ass. You know, I got to keep moving." You know, and he's like, that's why I'm always walking on stage. You know, but there would have been gays that just then would have, like back in the day, even when people said ethnic joke, we just laughed. You know, like, yeah, whatever, because we knew they're probably just joking. But now everyone thinks, and Jerry Seinfeld, he said this to Eddie Murphy and comedians in cars. He goes, what people don't get about comedians, he goes, most of the time it's just material.
That's right.
He goes, they're not targeting people. Exactly, KPGT says. Yeah, he's agreeing. Cooper's dark ale, spirit wine, and sometimes all in the same glass. Rob says, crazy. I think Eddie said a few years ago that he's regretted a lot of his stand-up, probably because today's sensitive. He said that. They asked him to apologize, and he goes, listen, I'm not going to apologize for something I said 30 years ago. He goes, it might not sound good now, but I'm not going to apologize. Like, it's...
No, you can't. You can't, man. That'd be like that's.
Like, remember he says that bit. He's like, imagine Mr. T was a faggot. If he said that now,
yeah, 100%.
Everyone would lose it.
Yeah. You're right.
But it's like they could get away. We did Coke or Pepsi. Jess goes Pepsi Max.
How about this one? If you had a kid, private school or public school?
Listen, I don't know. Do they get a better education at private school?
Not really. They've got like less kids. The ratio is a bit different.
Yeah.
So like, you know, you can have more one-on-one time, but the curriculum's basically the same.
The same, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know, I know kids that went to private schools that are some of the worst, have ended up being some of the worst people.
Yeah.
Like criminal.
And then you got the best people coming out.
Some kids that come out of public schools that are geniuses and like, you know, like,
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Ricky Gervais says all the time, it's a forking joke. That's right. Yeah, like it's material. It's a joke. Like you're not. Yeah. Fruit versus vegetables.
Fruit. We're getting enough likes or what?
Yeah, we're getting likes, guys. Like, come on. Like we had some people.
I mean, we'd be going for 2 hours.
Probably longer.
We might have to wrap it up soon.
Yeah, I think we will. We will. So, Dam says vegetables. Ricky is wild. Ricky Gervais is funny, man. Listen, if you like Ricky Gervais, like he's the producer of the first 5 seasons of The American Office. And The American Office, like even that, there's something Steve Carell says in The American Office that you could never do now, man. Yeah. But it was funny. Like it was just, it was material. I went to both. LOL, Jess says. She's answering your question, Chris. I went to both. It entirely depends on your kid alone, how they want to enjoy and want to learn. So it's up to the student.
It's up to the student, yeah. 100%.
Public school depends on the kid. The parent is responsible for the first 5-6 years of the child's life. Rob is saying that as well. Rob was teacher. Yeah. GT says, still haven't liked. Agree with Jess, Rob says.
Come on, guys.
Come on, GT, man.
Like just all you gotta do is press it, man.
You could like, comment, share. You should be sharing it with everyone. For us.
Everyone in this chat should be sharing this podcast to all your socials.
So, really? All right. So, it was a pretty good topic tonight, wasn't it?
One more.
All right.
Marvel versus DC.
Are you asking me from the comics or the movies? Because you know I collect comics.
Overall. Like an overall, like...
DC.
DC.
Yeah. Because...
So Batman?
Is DC.
Is Batman better than Superman?
Yes. Batman's the best comic character ever, I think. That is my opinion. But he is the best because he has the best villains.
Who rivals him in Marvel, though?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
And Wolverine.
Okay.
Wolverine and Batman, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Superman. They're probably the 4 goats of comic characters.
Yeah.
The others, you know, like now, like Marvel is so big because of the movies. But you know, Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, they were technically B-grade characters.
Yeah, they've made them bigger.
They made them bigger. They were technically not.
No.
Yeah. And one of my favorite characters is actually the Punisher. He's an anti-hero. Really cool.
Is he Marvel?
He's Marvel.
Yeah.
But he's like Wolverine, and like Batman, like is a vigilante, but he won't kill. Whereas Wolverine and Punisher will kill. They don't care. They'll kill you. That's why I like them. They're like, Punisher. But I like Punisher's wild.
They should do a new Punisher. That was a killer movie, man.
They are gonna. He's come back. The actor that was in.
Oh, really?
For they made a series, The Punisher. Yeah, but I don't know if you've seen it.
I haven't seen. Oh, yes, I did. It's got that
John Bernthal from Walking Dead.
Yeah, the Walking Dead.
He's the Punisher.
Yeah.
So it just got announced that he's coming back for the new Daredevil series. So that means there will be a Punisher series 3.
That's awesome.
But he's going to be in Daredevil first. He's excellent, that guy.
Yeah,
he's the best Punisher.
I started watching that.
Dude, I rewatched it recently.
Yeah.
One of the best shows because of him. Yeah. He's fucking good, man. And apparently he was really good in Walking Dead.
He was.
First 2 seasons or something, yeah. But yeah, PS5 or Xbox? PS5. PlayStation or Xbox, I think it is. I just PlayStation always.
I've been a PlayStation guy, but I do like
I had Xbox.
The Xbox Live is better.
It's better, yeah, I agree.
Guys,
it was a really good show, and to think that you rang me and we just came up with it like that.
Well, look, next week we got our show covered.
Next week we've got the interview, but we did say today, sorry to cut you off, that we're gonna re-hit Am I the Arsehole, aren't we?
Yeah, maybe the week after that.
Yeah, the week after. So we're probably covered for the next couple of weeks. So next week, guys, we'll bring it up. We got the interview with
one of Adelaide's TikTokers. His name is George Rags.
George Rags. Professional TikToker.
He's coming in to have an interview with us. I did mention before. Tell-all interview. He's going to tell us all about how he, he makes money from TikTok. That's his job. How he does it. How he started and all that kind of stuff. And he's going to, tell all a bit of dirt as well. So, so join us for that next week, guys.
They were all answering the Xbox, PlayStation thing, and then GT23 says, I think he meant to say Commodore 64.
Commodore 64 is wild.
Commodore 64 was wild. Remember California Games?
California Games were wild.
It's fucking one of the best games ever. Samsung or Apple? We did that earlier, Jess. Me and Chris said Samsung. Damn, saying Apple.
Yeah, we said that.
Chris, go grow some beard for God's sake.
Who said that?
GT.
I'm trying to, man.
Hey, Chris will come back next week and have a full beard, and I might be shaven. Jess might tell me off, and I might have to be shaven. So, we'll see.
Sorry, guys.
We might swap roles.
I didn't mean to. It was a mistake, but
But yeah, listen, guys, it was a real good show. Like Chris just rang me today, and I was like, man, we should do this or that. Like Chris was like, that's a killer idea. So, and then we said we want to re-hit Am I the Arsehole? So next week we've got the interview. The week after we'll probably do Am I the Arsehole again.
And then hopefully we can get Johnny Radic in.
And then Johnny Erratic. Is anyone else coming for the interview, or is it me, you, and George Rags?
Just us three.
Us three.
Well, I don't know if Johnny G's coming.
Well, he'll be on.
Not sure.
He won't be on the watch along next week either because he will have night shift again.
No,
but he will be on the footy show for sure.
Well, we'll be on the watch along. I'll be a bit late in for the watch along,
on Friday.
but I'll be in.
Yeah, you'll be in. You're going to come in pretty much at kickoff.
Pretty much.
All right. So guys, we had the footy show last night. We had the boys on the couch tonight talking about this or that. We got the watch along on Friday. Tuesday, you'll probably have.
No, not Tuesday. We can't. So it might be Sunday night.
Oh, the footy show.
What
about Wednesday? Why don't you? Oh no, because we'll be here.
Yeah,
Monday.
No, we can't.
you got
I've
work.
got work. So it'll be Sunday night.
But you'll do it.
We'll do it on Sunday night after the game, after the last game.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys are paying attention to that, guys.
I like that one. Before we go, Rob says full words or stupid abbreviations. I like full words.
Full words.
You know what I'm like? It's
annoying sometimes.
Do you like full names or nicknames?
I know you like full names.
I like full names. Yeah.
I like both. Yeah, I don't mind.
I don't mind.
Depends what the nicknames
are. I get why people give me a nickname.
Like
because,
KP, yeah.
No, because I've got a long name.
Yeah.
My real name. If I tell people, you know how many people I meet, like when I'm doing maintenance, and they're like, they speak other languages, and they're like, "What's your name?" And if I say to them, Kyriakos, they're gonna be like, "What?" You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so.
You just say.
I get why people use a nickname for me, but I like names, full names. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So all right, but yeah, on that, guys.
And don't
there
forget.
was one. Sorry, ice cream or ice block.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. I'm with ice cream.
Don't forget to show them the 10K.
Yes, all right, guys. Before we go, I'll
10K
bring up
in
everything.
10 bets.
We brought up George Rags. Now this is Johnny's. That's probably going to start tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's going to be on our both the TikTok and YouTube. But yeah, make sure if you guys want to follow, see if we can get 10K in the 10 bets. Start this week.
Cool. And I'll read all the chats before we go. So everyone, a lot of people said ice cream except Rob. He said ice block. There you go. Zakal says, okay, take care, Chrissy and KP and everyone on the live chat tonight. Good night. Stay safe. See you next week on the live chat. What a champion. Chow all, Rob says. No, Jess says. And everyone have a good week and good luck with your AFL and NRL teams this week. Zakal
Thanks,
says.
guys. Good luck with your tipping, guys. Don't forget to put your tips in.
GT23 says Big Z to Zakal. See you next time, brother.
Big Z.
Si vediamo. Don't at me says. I don't know what that means, but I read it. You scream, I scream, GT23 says. It's true. I love ice cream. Remember the ice cream truck back in the day? I was like Eddie Murphy. Ice cream!
Yeah, 100%.
That was me, 100%. Man. When I heard the ice cream truck, I was like, well, you know that scene when he's like,
yeah.
Ice cream! That was me. I loved ice cream.
We might revisit this one with like.
Yeah, we have to. Boys. I think we'll visit again.
Yeah,
when we can get everyone here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're covered for the next couple. But yeah, guys, like we said, if you're not in, damn, sort your email out and join the Discord. I don't care what it takes. Get in the Discord, please.
Because it's like a footy thread in there.
Yeah, like we chat in there. Everyone's in there.
I might do a footy thread on our YouTube channel just for Dan, but.
Nah, damn, come on.
Come on, Dan.
Come on,
get in the Discord.
Get in the Discord. Sort it out.
Everyone get in the Discord.
Get an email happening. Like, come on.
Do it.
I've even got roles happening in the Discord. People that are new are rookies. Jess is HFD royalty. Dan is HFD fam.
That's wild.
There's like 5 HFD fams. Me, you, John, and Jim are HFD crew.
That's
because we're just the crew members. But yeah. Guys.
All right, man. It's been a pleasure, guys. Thanks for coming.
It was an awesome show, wasn't it?
Yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Let all your friends know about us. And we'll be back in the next few days.
And hopefully everyone can join in for the watch along Friday night. And it'll be there'll be the footy one. And then the interview with George Rags next Wednesday. Yeah. It's going to be
thanks for coming in, guys.
GP23 says, damn, WTF, because he's not in there. Like, what's going on?
But no, thanks, guys, for everything. Stay hunky. Take care.